so glad when I get my place. So glad. So fucking glad. Do what I want to do on my fucking time, not nobody else's time. It's bad enough I'm on somebody else's time for work. Look at my thing, it's kind of coming up. This camera really needs cleaning. It's time to put my express on it. That's a little better. Look at this fat stomach. This fat stomach, y'all. I am gonna have a new deal going on. A mini. It's a mini read, so that's why it's not as detailed um, as my solar eclipse readings and my um, Juno retrograde. So it's not gonna be as much. It's gonna be half the price. But well, yeah, and it's a mini read, so there is a time limit. But like, it just all right, a maximum amount of time on a full moon reading. This reading that I'm gonna be opening up is 30 minutes to 25 to 30 minutes is the maximum time on that reading. But my other readings, my Juno and retrograde readings, and my solar eclipse private readings have no time limit. It's a steal, baby. Okay, it's a steal. So let's get started. We're gonna get started on why your energy is so problematic. This is part 4. I tried to do it like over the week, and like my phone would not stay alive. That motherfucker keeps dying. When I tell y'all I hate Apple, and it's so sad because I got to get another Apple phone right now because like it's just more convenient right now. So yeah, I gotta get another Apple phone. But I feel like if not this year, maybe next year, I'm going back to Samsung. I'm getting a Fold, and yeah, everything gonna be switched over to Samsung. Samsung Galaxy Fold. Look at his fat ass belly. I can't. And it's so crazy because I've lost like 6 pounds. I've lost like a lot of weight, and I've lost a lot of weight very quickly. I went from 220 to 170. I think it's 76 or 74 pounds. And when I was on my period, I had gained a little weight, but when I was on my period and I had weight and they weighed me, I was 169 or some shit like that. So I gained like 5 pounds. But unlike most people, I gain and lose weight like fairly easily. Most people, it's easy for them to gain weight, hard for them to lose. But for me, it's easy for me to gain weight and it's easy for me to lose. I lost like 40 something pounds, 46, 49 pounds um, without going to the gym. Not one visit. Not one visit to the gym. All I do is just eat a lot less. Or intermediate fasting really helps. Like when people go and they go get that Ozempic, in all actuality, it's intermediate fasting. Because on the Ozempic, you take small meal, like literally you're full from small meals. If you a person and you feel like a tiny bite of something ain't gonna fill you up, right? Then you need to drink a lot of water. Because when you drink a lot of water, you're gonna feel full. When you drink a lot of water, then you eat. You're gonna feel full. There are so many ways that you could like lose weight and without buying the Ozempic. But it's nothing but intermediate fasting. So you eat small, frequent meals every 3 hours. You don't overstuff yourself. But now that I'm off the Ozempic, uh, my appetite is coming back, and I feel like I'm overstuffing myself. But I still get full faster though. Like 2 Thanksgiving plates it would have took to fill me up instead of 1 Thanksgiving plate. You get what I'm saying? But now it's like 1 Thanksgiving plate. Hell, half of a Thanksgiving plate fills me up. I'm full. And then I wait 5 hours. I do it every 5 hours, and then I eat again. Wait 5 hours and I eat again. But it ain't just like that. It's my lifestyle. My lifestyle changed as well. So if my life was a little bit more easier when back when my son was young, when he ain't had to go to school yet. You know, I used to work 2 jobs and stuff to provide and stuff, and yeah, my life was easier when he was younger. But then when he got older, my life got harder. My health got badder. Well, more worse, and mostly because of my toxic family. Like all of them came together in the same house. It was 3 of them against me. Like I could manage my mother. You know, I could deal with my toxic mother by herself. But with my sister and my brother on top of that, way too much. And it's just kind of like they feed off of each other to come and bully me. They feed off of each other to come and tear me apart. Because ain't nobody perfect. Just like this place, this shelter I'm in right now, I'm about to leave this bitch. Because I am only one fucking person. I have a draining job, and at that job, they don't want me to do the easy work. They want me to do the back-breaking labor fucking work. So every day that I leave work, I am drained. I barely can even get my son to school on time because I'm so tired and drained. I sleep in my car for about, what, an hour or to 2 hours, and we're not even going to talk about my diabetes and my high blood pressure. Like, you're literally trying to fucking kill me because you think mothers are perfect, are supposed to be perfect. Like, I get sick of this fucking society and these pressures that they put on women, and then they wonder why women are basket cases. Y'all expect too much out of women when women are only one fucking person. And they don't say shit about their fucking fathers. They don't say shit about men. Men don't do shit. Men are or they do the bare minimum. I remember when this African lady was talking about what society expects from men and what society expects from women. And from men, all they gotta do is work, and they ain't even gotta pay bills these days. But all they gotta do is work, pay bills. Women are expected to keep a perfect, cleanly house, are expected to have a career, are expected to pay half the bills, while also, like, human beings are fucking stupid. They're stupid. While she's also expected to pay half the bills, then she's expected to have a good attitude while doing all that labor. She's expected to breastfeed her babies, be the main caretaker of her babies. She's expected to be smart, be beautiful. Her body's supposed to be in shape. Listen, a lot of people are really fucking stupid. She ain't no goddamn octopus. Women are not octopus. Women are not workhorses. Women have dreams too. Women want to break too. Like, if a mother is stressed like that, and everything is put on her, and all the father got to do, if he even does that, because they ain't even got to do that. Nowadays, motherfuckers, men don't get castrated for being stupid, degreeless, jobless. Oh, poor man, the system, da 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 da. Even though the system is set up for him to succeed. How the fuck do you fail in a system set up for you to succeed? That should tell you how fucking sad men are. And these women are expecting men to be capable of fucking love? These niggas ain't even, These niggas ain't even capable of having empathy or compassion for their own fucking children and their own wives. They let them run themselves into the ground while they do the bare minimum. And they feel no way about it. So what the fuck do you do? How do women expect men to be capable of love? They will sit back and allow you to do it all on your fucking own. And be talking about, I love you, baby. Oh, our marriage was great, isn't it, honey? And these bitches will sit up here and feed into these males' goddamn delusions. And that's the problem. Bitches need to stop faking the funk. I remember I did one reading on not even a reading, it was like a post I had made talking about how I hate motherhood. Didn't say I hate my son. I said I hate motherhood. It's too fucking much. When do you get a break? When do you get sleep, goddammit? And people wonder why bitches get older and get fat and can't fucking get rid of that fucking fat. Because cortisol, stress, too much, carrying too much makes it harder for you to lose weight because it sends your body in fight or flight mode. That's why these bitches be looking washed up and run the fuck down. In fact, stress. Stress is the number one killer. That's why women, even single mothers that don't have a man in her life, do better than bitches that have men in their life. Women live longer without men. Why y'all think that is? Because they not as stressed. I could only imagine being a single mother, going through all this and having a man around. I could just only imagine how stressed I'd be. And that fucker so insensitive, my dick. Oh, that's not making my dick happy. My dick. I swear to God, that's all men think about 24/7 is their dicks. My dick. I don't like the way you're dressed. My dick don't like that. My dick. Oh, you're on your period? I don't care. What about my dick? Who the fuck want to deal with that all day? How about you help around the house, bitch? Clean up. Pay some bills. Send some extra money my way, bitch. Like, is this what... When I tell y'all, I used to feel some type of way about being a loner. I used to feel some type of way about not having a friend, not barely having a man. Like, I am a real fucking loner. I don't have a family, tribe, or nothing. I am a real loner. Because there'll be bitches that be like, oh, I do it all on my own. But yet your mother babysitting your kids all day. How you do it on your own? You ain't doing it on your own. Your mama babysit your kids, don't charge you. You got people that help you take your children to school and shit. Bitch, you is not doing it on your own. Stop lying. Because there's a lot of bitches that'll say that and like, no, bitch, you have help. Motherfuckers taking your kids to school and ain't charging you for gas money. Bitch, that's help. Watching your kids, you get to sleep, you get the rest. All the people that I find that have positive outlooks on motherhood ain't have to do it on their own. They got helly help. Helly help. If it ain't from their husbands or boyfriends, it's coming from their family. Helly help. Like, helly. Or their friends. You know, if they got, like, nice friends, generous friends. Like, the type of friends that I attract, them motherfuckers only want to be around for the good times. They only want to be around for the good times, the type of people that I attract. As soon as they find out you going through a mental health crisis or some type of crisis, they out of there. And then when you back, in this mood, hi, friend. Bitch, you ain't no friend. A friend gonna ride or die for me. The fuck? You ain't no motherfucking friend, bitch. Man. Yeah, men are fucking burdens. And it's so funny because they don't realize they're burdens. They think they're a prize. You're only a prize to a desperate bitch, a low self-esteem having woman who don't know how to validate herself. And she needs a man to validate her because that's the only time she's worth something. She's a desperate, low self-esteem, male identified, having bitch. She's stupid. Long story short. Ain't no don't no quality. I'm telling you now, don't no quality woman want no man for real. A woman that's really worth something don't want no man. This is what I noticed. Most of the most people that are chauvinistic or male identified make shitty ass friends. They make shitty ass friends. They are shitty ass people. They are shitty ass coworkers. They are shitty ass bosses. Anybody that aligns themselves with men, male's perspective, the male's patriarchy, usually ain't worth two crusty fucking nickels. This is just from my own personal experience. Now, if you've experienced different, good for you. Just like those women where they homegirls be taking their life. And because if y'all ever notice, like, jealousy is really a man thing, not a woman thing. Jealousy is mostly masculine because men are constantly comparing themselves. Constantly. When a woman does that, she is likely in her masculine. That's why I hate the term cattiness. Because men are the ones that are always comparing and compete. 24/7 around the clock, a man is comparing and competing. If it's not comparing and competing against his own children, it's his fucking wife, it's his fucking girlfriend, it's other men. Like, men dog out each other so bad because they are constant in this constant lack mentality. Because to constantly compare yourself to somebody else, you are in a lack mentality. You are never happy. That's why men are always walking around with bad attitudes, rude, always trying to humble a motherfucker, always trying to humble somebody. They hate women that's like this. Oh, hi, how are you? Oh, do you need me to help you? Oh, you're handsome. Oh, you want me to buy you a drink? I'll get you a drink, no problem. They see, if you're like that, they see you as somebody to stomp the fuck on and mistreat. If you're like that. Men are a different breed, baby. A different breed. Like, a different breed. Then if you happy, got your money together, they coming into your life to either leech on you or they coming like, the way that women think that men is seeing some shit is not how they seeing some shit. Like, it's really not. Men are leeches. You gotta, when you have something, you gotta think from the perspective of a predator. Because that's what men are. Predators. How would a predator look at you if you got this nice car, you're self-sufficient, you got money, you got careers, you got a degree? How would a predator look at you? That's how men see it. If you having sex with a male because you like sex as a woman, like, so you're having sex with a man just because you like sex as a woman and his sex is good, right? You ain't charging him or nothing like that. He ain't got to book no hotels or nothing like that. How would a predator see that? If you think you and a male is just genuine friends and you help him out, how would a predator view that? A man is not a fucking woman. Just because you would be like, oh my gosh, this is a beautiful person. Like, oh my gosh, I am going to treat him well. He's my best friend. He's my da da da. And don't think y'all safe with the gay dudes, because at the end of the day, they was born with a penis. So don't think y'all safe with gay men. At the end of the day, they were born with a penis. They're still a man. I don't give a fuck if they even get their dicks chopped off. They are still a man, still have man ways, still process information like a fucking man. You're not safe just because the nigga's gay. I'm telling you that now. He was born with an XY chromosome. He is male. He is fucking male. So don't think he's above male-ism, which is a fucking disorder, in my opinion. In my personal opinion, is a disorder. Nah, the other races are men too. Here's the thing, like, now, I'm not going to speak too strongly on other races of men, but like, if white women and Hispanic women and Indian women, and because all them women are, well, aside from white women ain't too snappy, but the other ones are snappy. Snappy, Indian, Hispanic, who else? Am I missing races? I feel like I'm missing races. But most women are the same. That's what I'm trying to say. Long story short. Only white women is still, they're not as snappy. Unless she's like Italian. She's like Italian or Spanish. The white woman is of Italian or Spanish descent. Like now, or Irish, some Irish women, like snappy. 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 Feisty. Why the fuck is they like that? If other races of men are so great, why the fuck is they like that? And the only reason why white women are not as snappy as are feisty as the other races of women is because white men have severe control issues, and white men are some of the most fragile, insecure men on the face of the earth. So that means a bitch gotta walk on eggshells with white men. And then it don't make it no better because white men have power and money. So imagine being feisty and snappy with a motherfucker that has social collateral, power, and money. Don't matter if he a redneck. It don't matter if he a judge in a courtroom. Don't matter if he a governor. He's white male. He runs the world. He has social privilege, social collateral. Well, nowadays that's changing. That's changing because like this whole diversity shit, right? And now the system, and this is how you know, like, this is how you know, like, a lot of white men are stupid, right? Because they are literally designing a system. White men are designing a system to cater to people of other groups who cannot stand them, right? Because the white man has a savior complex issue. So a messiah issue. And to appease, black people, Chinese, all the other groups, right? To appease all these other groups, all these other race groups, that are not as advanced as them, okay, to appease all these people whose fucking countries are literally in shit. Like, how are you taking account to motherfuckers that can't even successfully run their own goddamn... White man is stupid. He's stupid. So now they're designing a system that is prejudiced against their own groups of people, against Europeans, against Caucasian. That is in the works as we speak. When you talk about DEI, when you talk about shit like DEI and affirmative action and shit like that, so white folks gotta meet the standard. They don't get no shortcuts, right? DEI and affirmative action will allow a 2.0, a black person with a GPA of a 2.0 and low SAT scores to get in universities that if they were white, they would not qualify for, because your scores are not there. So affirmative action in DEI, or even is a system where basically they let motherfuckers cut the line. It's just like immigration. Like, and it's crazy because I was hearing this white boy talk, and I instantly know this nigga's a far fucking lefty, because he hates Trump. He hates Trump, and he said something that was like really hateful about Trump. Like, he could see Trump being a bully, and which I can see how people see that, because some people take really stern, dominant personalities, like they automatically feel like they're bullies, or people that are like, they say things with conviction, like people that are sure of themselves. People see them as bullies. Like, that may not be true, but it don't matter. The movies, the movies that we watch and shit, all the personalities of the people who are the jocks, who are the popular kids in school, who are the, like, you get what I'm saying? Gots to be socially aware of people's psyche. That's why I did this reading. Why are you problematic? Because you got to be aware of people's psyches. And a lot of people are brainwashed and influenced by media. All right? Stereotypes. Stuff like that. That's why I said everybody's problematic. You could be problematic because you're very successful. Look at Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk came from a good background. Charlie Kirk, you know, he's married. He treats his wife good. He treats his kids good. You didn't hear no, like, you know, he's a little boring, but you didn't hear him, you know, beating on his wife ever, or beating on his kids. You didn't hear no type of scandals or stories about Charlie Kirk being a terrible husband to his wife and kids. Like, you just never heard about that. You know, he's very secular, religious, or whatever, and people hate him. The most unproblematic motherfucker, people hate him. Gots to be aware of people's psyche. Gots to be aware. Charlie Kirk is almost a stereotypical white. So when I say that, I mean, like, people stereotype whites as being privileged, whites as having this wholesome family, whites as like being the in the eyes of an angel. Like, that's the stereotype for whites. But hey, the reality of whites is very diverse. But yeah. We're gonna get started. So white folks is creating a system against their own self to appease other motherfuckers that clearly have no education, no idea of how to run a civilization, because if they did, you wouldn't be begging to come to white countries. You will be wanting to stay in your homeland. You will be wanting to stay in your homeland. Them motherfuckers don't have any idea about infrastructure, city states, sewage line systems. Like, they don't know how to properly raise or build a civilization. So why the fuck are we taking any type of advice from them, from foreigners, from third worlders, second worlders? Like, come on, man. You taking advice from Africans and Spaniards and Arabs, and look at their shit and look at your shit. Are you serious? Are you serious? Because, oh my gosh, I feel guilty that we whooped all of your asses in war. Like, oh my god. I'm sorry that we outbeat everybody. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, my ancestors, terrible, terrible. Like, what the fuck? This shit's hilarious. And just for the motherfuckers to get here, be anti-American. A lot of foreigners are anti-American or don't like Americans. Like it's just stupid. You allowing people to come in your border that has a gripe with your race. You are stupid. That's like me allowing a motherfucker that stole from me, a motherfucker that got me fired, into my home. I fed them and I clothed them. And I know Christians are going to find a way to dance on this one. Well, God said that we should love thy enemies. Dumb. Fucking stupid. God said that we should love thy enemies. The Bible is so full of contradictions, it ain't funny. God said that you should love thy enemies, but yet in the book, he's sitting up here ordering Hebrew Israelites to slaughter and genocide whole motherfucking ethnic groups off the fucking face of the earth. Read your Bible. That's not loving thine enemies. You trying to kill them off, genocide them off. And then you calling they fucking gods and shit and they fucking practices pagan, demonic. How the fuck is that loving thy enemies? That Bible is a fucking joke. Full of shit, just like the average Christian. Yeah, communism is gonna fucking fuck this country up. Here's the thing about human beings. Human beings are largely incentive driven. If you take the incentives away, they're gonna be lackluster. The motherfuckers that actually do the work, the motherfuckers that's actually smart, they gonna stop doing the work. And they gonna be lazy like the lazy motherfuckers. Because who is dumb enough, if I'm getting paid the same as Bob that don't do shit, as Bob that don't have the same level of intelligence as me, as Bob who don't have the same level of efficiency of me, if I'm getting, that's why motherfuckers don't want to go to college no more. You can get a bachelor's degree right now and end up making the same wage as motherfuckers that only graduated high school. Who the fuck is going to incur all that debt just to end up, just for all the pay rate to be the same as the motherfuckers that just graduated high school? Communism. And here's the thing, everybody ain't on the same level, and that's okay. We all are great in certain areas and not great in certain areas. A motherfucker may not be that smart, but they may be very artistic. You know, they may have very good artistry, or you know, they have something that they're superior at than another motherfucker. Like, everybody ain't gonna be Einstein. That's not everybody's calling. And some people deserve what they get. You pay like you weigh. If you a dumb motherfucker and you continue to make dumb decisions and you don't want to take any type of accountability or work on yourself or do any type of shadow work, then yeah, you deserve to be in the motherfucking trenches. until you evolve. But we about to get started. So, I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. But let me find the pages. Actually, I was supposed to, yeah. Let me get my stones out and shit like that. So I got amethyst stone that I'm gonna be channeling with, and then I got opal. I don't know what happened to my clear quartz. I'm a little sad that it's not here. That's alright. We are going to be calling on the Orisha Oshun, the Orisha Oya, and the goddess Lilith to lead this reading. Here it is. So now we on pile 10, 11, and 12. So this is part 4 of Why Are You Problematic? Don't forget to like this live. Don't forget to share this live. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? Book a reading with me. I do have some specials going on. No time limit other than my mini special, which is you could get up to 25 to 30 minutes max, okay? It is a $60 package. It is a full moon mini reading. Full moon or new moon mini reading, okay? Um, yeah. So let's get started. Let's get started. Um, PAL 10 37 27. All right. For the PAL 10 is the bare minimum is not romantic, it's lazy. PAL 11 is stop romanticizing a walking red flag. PAL 12, okay? If they only show affection after 2 drinks, congratulations, you're dating Jekyll and Vodka Hyde. Now, this is the one that I'm gonna do a little different. PAL 12, that's the one who would I find problematic because like this is me. Like I'm more open and affectionate and all that stuff when I'm drunk. Okay, more flirty, nicer, everything when I'm drunk. I'm like I don't have as much, you know. And then my next pick a card, I don't know, was it maybe next week? It's gonna be who will be your next hater and why. It's gonna be 6 piles. Um, if I do a 12 pile again, I'm only gonna pick like 1 or 2 cards because I channel. One card I can get, I channel. I'm telling you. So we're gonna do 6 piles because I want to clearly use more than 2 cards. So pile 10. Let's get started. 3905, 3906. All right. So pile 10. The bare minimum is not romantic. It's lazy. Texting back is not a love language. Showing up without emotional depth is not effort. Stop giving Oscars for performances that wouldn't even get a call back. I deal with this a lot. I deal with this a lot. Now, damn near giving up on dating because, like, I deal with this a lot. Um, your energy is This is weird. So your energy is problematic because you are actually a person of substance. Like, I don't know if y'all like socialize or you try to socialize out here, But if you ever notice, most people are just glued to their phones. Like most people are glued to their phones. You don't see them making connections with people at work. You don't see them making like human connections. Like it ain't like back in the day. Like back in the day, like if y'all ever notice, old folks they ain't have much of a cell phone and shit like that. They didn't have much of social media. Old school folks actually build bonds with people. You see what I'm saying? They actually build bonds with people. And in this new generation, like people talk about connections, but you're not really connecting with people. Just like when I be going online and like and I be hearing people saying, "Oh, these are the type of energies that you need to stay away from." I get to thinking like these people live in ideals. They don't live in the real world. So if your friend was doing good, but then your friend fell off or your friend is going through a depression, so you're going to abandon your friend because, "Oh, your energy is too negative, it's too draining." Like, do you realize that that means that you're not a real friend and that you're a user? Like, there's so much narcissism. There's so much narcissism because I feel like a true friend is going to be there through thick and thin. Like when there's a motherfucking crack in your crown, a true friend is going to be there. Okay, like old school people did not walk away from each other because, Sarah is getting beat on by her man. Old school folks did not leave their friends because their friends had flaws. You get what I'm saying? Like there was actual connection. There was actual human connection. Like ain't nobody life a fucking my what GQ magazine. Ain't nobody life fucking um I don't know, Ten of Cups energy shit. I don't know. A commercial. Right? And you just see like where people are pushing more and more towards unhumanizing people and like it's all about this commercialism now. Like everybody's fucking commercial. But it'd be funny to me how I be like, oh, when people be like, oh, I can't find nobody to connect with in my same state. I can only find people. But if you're online on social media more than you are actively talking to physical people on your everyday life, like when I tell y'all, society, this technology shit is making people more narcissistic, more like there's a distortion of reality, there's a disconnect from reality. It's making where people think social media is more reality than actual reality. Like it's weird. It's weird. um so I feel like you're problematic because it's like you're not glued to your motherfucking phone. Like I done been in places people where like people will call themselves friends, but all they do is drink, smoke together, listen to music. Like I don't ever see them talk about nothing of substance. I don't ever hear them talk about stuff that they're going through. I don't never hear them like I don't hear like no anything. I'm like, how are y'all friends? If all y'all do is get together, smoke together, get high, and joke around, there's no bonding. Do you like you don't really know this person that you smoking with and you getting high with? Like this is the generation of potheads. This is a generation of potheads for real. They like they low achievers. They low achievers, and all they want to do is get high and say they're not drug addicts. Like this is a different type of generation. For some of y'all, pal 10, maybe you don't smoke and you don't drink like that. Okay, like you know what I'm saying. And a lot of people won't even connect with you if you're not doing that. Like y'all drug addicts. That is a drug addict. I had one guy was like, "Oh man, I wish you smoked more weed." I had one guy that was like, "Oh man, I wish you smoked more weed." So like, why do I gotta smoke more weed for us to hang out? You mean to tell me that you can't just invite me over or we meet up? the back in the day where motherfuckers met up at the mall, met up at the park. Like, you mean to tell me I have to get high to hang out with you? I have to get high for us to connect. When really you could just pick up the phone. Like, it's a lot of people that are social misfits. Like, they are not socially, like, they're socially awkward today. You get what I'm saying? Because if you can only socialize when you're high, like, if you can only, like, do that when you're high, you're a social misfit. You're socially awkward. You don't have communication skill set. And it's crazy because I'm talking, right? And when I'm talking, like, I'm using a lot of playful banner in communication. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about crazy shit. Now, I only got one person who can keep up with me when it comes to communication. Only one. And that's my cousin. And so me and her, when we get to talking, we can talk for 5 hours on the phone, 5-6 hours on the phone. When you, like, really enjoy the conversation, revel in the like, people, that's a lost art. Communication is really a lost art. So, but a lot of people get annoyed with me, and I'm just thinking, how could you be annoyed? Like, the conversation is intriguing, it's funny, it's engaging. It gets people to engage. It gets people's attention. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no boring, dull, oh, I gotta move in silence. It ain't no boring, dull ass, like, conversation. Like, because most people will sit up there, and I'm thinking, how are these motherfuckers bonding? They talk about fucking dogs and pets all day. Like, if you go to work, people are mostly talking about dogs and pets all motherfucking day. I'm just like, you can't be serious. That's it. Boring. I find most human beings boring. Like, not very. All humans do have multi-dimensions, but, like, not like that. Like me, I really have a range. I'm really multi-dimensional. I really have a range. You can think you got me figured out and you never have me figured out. Most human beings are flat. Like, just flat, like flat bread, like a flat piece of bread. Boring. Okay? And it's like, I'm adding salt, pepper, season on me, like, and most human beings, oh, I don't even want the seasoning. I don't eat it without seasoning. That's how most people is. This the generation that's the most busiest, ain't doing shit motherfuckers I've ever seen. This generation is sad. But when I be hearing people, everybody say the same shit. All human beings say the same shit. What's up? Good morning. Oh, I can't find nobody to connect with in my... Do you go out and socialize? How do you know? Or do you be on your phone? Like, I'm forced to be on my phone because nobody at work, nobody at in this world want to connect. If you're not even giving motherfuckers a chance, how the fuck do you know? How do you know if they your soul tribe or not? If you're not even giving people a chance to show themselves. You're not even giving a connection a fucking chance. These days, in this generation, in order for them to give you a chance, you gotta, like, be famous or got a social media following or, like, something that they could use you for. Like, it's not organic. It's not an organic interest. That's why a lot of these, just think about this. You didn't think about back in the day. Back in the day, you didn't hear too much about, like, people's friends killing their friends. Like, you didn't hear that as much as you hear it today. Like, today, you hear more people killing other people, because they were secretly jealous of them the whole time. Or you hear more people, killing because, they unfollowed me they unfollowed me on social media, or they blocked me on social media and my feelings hurt. And I gotta kill the bitch. Like, you hear more, like, about that in today's time, because today people are parasocial. Parasocial basically means y'all don't really know each other like that for real, but y'all basically you collaborate um over social media, you know, to get attention, likes, followings. Like parasocial, it's not a real genuine friendship, it's not a real genuine connection. It's we gonna link up so we can get our following up, or we're aesthetic friends. Like you see more aesthetic friends now. Them motherfuckers do not genuinely really bond. And you see more jealous envy now. Like you see more people jealous and envy compared to people back in the day. Like old school folks had like what's up, love? Old school folks had like a real community. Like today, don't let you need help or be in an abusive situation today. This new generation today ain't gonna do shit but judge you and be like you're a 10, you're a 3 at best. I swear, oh, you're not thin. I'm not. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, you're human? Oh, you're not perfect? I can't help you. You're the problem. Oh, you're being abused. Oh, you're the problem. Like, this is, I'm telling y'all, good luck. Even the motherfucking, like, especially here in Indiana. Now, in Texas, their programs are better. But here in Indiana, like, their programs to help those that are in crisis suck. 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 The work ethic ain't there like it used to be. Like with this new generation, the work ethic sucks. They just collect a check and don't do their job, and somehow they're still got their job. But motherfuckers be quick to fire a motherfucker that actually does the work, because everything now in this new generation is very ego driven. Ego. All ego. I don't want to hire Bob or promote Bob because Bob will show me up. It ain't okay, but ain't Bob good for the company? So you don't have to get over yourself. Like, this is the most ego driven, narcissistic, one dimensional generation I've ever fucking seen. And I know it's gonna get worse than that. And it's crazy because it's a problem when children are more interesting than adults. When I play and I talk to children and my son and shit like that, like I notice like, damn, I have better conversation with goddamn kids. Adults, trash. And I'm just like, I wonder what the fuck happened to adults. Cause you know, kids, they're not worried about being perfect. You know, they're their self. They laugh, they quirky, like they talk about different things. I had one child, he knew that me and him had the same birthday. He knew that me and him had the same birthday. He instantly knew. And he loved to learn. Like he was like showing his excitement. He was like he loves to learn just like me. Inquisitive. Research is damn near everything. Curious. You know, and then there was another girl who also, she reminds me of me. And I nicknamed her Lena Horne. Her energy gave me Lena Horne. Very creative. Something about Pal 10, you're a fucking vibe. You can read vibes really well. You can read people really fucking well. You are a vibe. And that's why you're problematic. Because men don't do shit. Nobody want to be... No. Today, the standard, too, is much higher for women than women back in the day. Like, aside from black women, Like, what's going on in today's time? Black women been living this reality since slavery, since we got here. Black women been having to carry a nigga. That's why and you see a lot of black women have not broken from that tradition. They be carrying men. That's why they ass be on that channel news from murder. Where niggas be taking their lives. Men be taking their lives. Because that is tradition for black women. To carry a nigga. Swear to God. Motherfucker could be drunk, a bum, abusive, whatever. Black women are expected to carry it all. That has never, we have never, not those who are descendant. I don't know what the African women in Africa has done. I don't know. But I know when it comes to black women who descend from the slaves, this shit, we are not new to this. Having to have a career, make money, pay half the bills. And if your nigga don't pay none of the bills, you gotta pay all of the bills, right? Because you have to have a man. If you don't have a man, something wrong with you, right? Um, uh, Having a bunch of babies and the men go off in abandon, like a lot of shit. Like after the 1960s, because I'm give black guys a little credit. Before, during slavery and during, like, in the 1960s, right? The men were in the household. The black men were there. Matter of fact, black men took care of their kids more than white men did. Yes, at one point, black men were more involved fathers than white men. Until that motherfucker, I'm not blaming it on welfare. I'm not blaming it on welfare. Until the war on poverty. When that war on poverty started, yeah. Decline. Decline in the quality of black families. Decline. When the drugs and all that, I really think it was the drugs. A lot of people like to blame the war on poverty, but I really think it was the drugs. I really think it was the drugs flooding into the black communities. Because y'all got to realize everything, it's like black people are guinea pigs. Black people are social experiments. So everything always hits black people first. Everything always hits black slave population first. Now after that, it's a trickle down effect. Now it hits everybody else. So everybody else will start doing the same shit niggas is doing, going through the same shit niggas is going through. Like, it's a trickle down effect. But it always starts with black folks. Like, just like abortion. Abortion really started off with advertising for black women to kill their babies. Welfare, black people were the first guinea pigs. Now the new welfare queens and popping out thousands of kids is now Latinas, Haitians, and other foreigners. Like, they're the new welfare people. They've replaced black American. And eventually they're going to do the same thing with those people. They're going to advertise contraceptions to them, like, to kill off their reproduction. Like, they're going to do the same shit that they did to niggas. I'm telling you what I know. Everything starts off with black folks. And then it works its way to the other races. That's the single motherhood shit. Black women been doing single motherhood. That ain't new. Black women been doing it. For generations, been doing it. White women and other races of women now being single mothers and having to now force themselves into being independent bitches and shit. Black women been that. Been doing that. Been that. The thing is motherfuckers will judge, humiliate, and all type of shit. Just like y'all, eventually y'all gonna hear more murders. Y'all gonna hear more white women, Hispanic women, other races of women. Y'all gonna see more and more of those women get murdered. Y'all gonna see the drugs flooding their communities. Crack babies. Because there's like a large generation, of blacks, right? People who descended of slaves in America. Like, there's a lot of these motherfuckers that are secret crack babies. Their mother was smoking dope while she was pregnant. But it's not something that's talked about. You see? So when people be asking, well, why do some black people seem like they are emotionally insensitive or narcissistic, or why? Because some of these motherfuckers are crack babies. Go look up the effects. Go look up the effects that doing drugs while you're pregnant have on babies. The emotional and psychological effect in the way that it genetically fucks the human. Go look it up. And we're not even gonna get talking about the motherfucking vaccines they tell you to give your kids. That fucks up motherfuckers too. We ain't gonna talk about those vaccines. Poison. It's crazy because like I am unsettled. Like I hear so many Americans be like, my child is ADHD. Like you didn't hear about all this shit back in the day. Like you didn't hear about all this shit in the 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s. Like your child is, and now every other fucking American has a child with mental disabilities. Why is that? That shit's not normal. What the fuck is going on? Why am I the only one concerned? Everybody else talking about the shit like it's normal. What the fuck is going on? That every other American child has ADHD or they're mentally handicapped in some type of way. I forgot what that. They on the spectrum. Where the fuck is this coming from? Ain't nobody asking questions trying to figure out why that is. Obesity, diabetes, what the fuck is going on? Nobody's asking questions. Sleep apnea. What is going on? You got people in America dying of random heart attacks and only 25 years old. Nobody's concerned about that? What is going on? Am I the only one that thinks something is off? Women don't want to be wives, and basically y'all gonna see motherfuckers like black women. Eventually all the races of women are gonna be like black women, because everything always starts with blacks and then work its way down or up or whatever. There's gonna be more and more women like black women, hyper independent, and it's gonna be more and more men that's gonna be like black men, lazy, look, not wanting to go to school, not wanting to be a productive member of society, looking for the woman to carry everything, talking about going Dutch on day. I see it now. I see it now. Do y'all know how many Africans, Haitians, white men, Hispanic men I done ran into that sound like black men? We're the prize, not you bitches. I don't understand how the fuck a man can say he a prize and men don't do shit. How are you a prize? You don't really contribute shit to a household. You don't do nothing but make the woman go to her grave early. And you make babies, which literally steals the life for women. You make babies that you barely help raise or you barely help provide for. Look, when I'm telling y'all, study it. Everything that happens to the nigga, they start with the nigga. They use niggas as social experiments, and then it trickle. Cause listen, the disabled, the illiterate, the dumb is easier to control. And motherfuckers sitting up here saying black American or black culture is so aggressive and so emotional. Guess what? That's about to happen to you motherfuckers next. Y'all gonna you see it now. Look at some of these white folks that are far lefties. They are emotional. Look at some of these motherfuckers that have Trump derangement syndrome. They are emotional. Emotional. Off on the deep end. Just like niggas. But y'all ain't hearing me though. Y'all ain't hearing me. I don't even know why I even got into this conversation because we're supposed to be reading cards. I'm sorry, y'all. When the channels come, they coming. Is that how you see it? Cause I'm out here. I don't know what you doing, but I'm out here. I ain't. When I say shit, I'm telling you observance. I'm out here in the real world. I'm looking at real world shit. That's how I be figuring most of my shit out. It ain't coming from a textbook. It ain't coming from social media. I'm looking in real life, and I literally anything that's said on social media, I line it up to real life. Is what they saying on social media true or not? That's why that's how I'm so fucking smart. That's why my predictions be so on point. I'm out here in the actual real world. Most people are living off of ideas. They're not really tuned in to the real world. To the real world, what you see in this real world. And when you talk to people and when people tell their stories, baby, I'm taking mental notes on everything. I'm looking at everything. I don't give a fuck, because for me it's all about truth. And there's a lot of people that lack self-awareness. That's why a lot of times you can't trust what a motherfucker is telling you on social media, because there are so many people that lack self-awareness. I'm going to give you an example. So many women be saying, oh, they want a good man, right? Or they want a man that treats them right, right? But then you constantly see them picking guys that treat them like shit turd. You constantly see them picking guys that make them feel like that they got to jump through hoops to get basic level of fucking affection. But she's talking about she want a good man. You can't want a good man because your patterns of behavior tell me otherwise. And there's bitches and these bitches don't be shit. Ain't shit. There's bitches that get a man that women wish they had. Like, that gives them everything. And they don't be wanting them. And they be leaving the fucking relationship. Bitches don't be shit. That's how I know a lot of these niggas be lying. Because why is it the women that don't want the commitment, the women that truly ain't shit, right? Y'all give all of that to. But the women of quality who actually want that shit, y'all starving them. Y'all ain't giving it to them. Y'all giving it to the motherfucking mental health patient that want to turn up and be a hoe all day, that don't actually value what the fuck you have to offer. So what you're telling me is that men like ungrateful bitches. And men like to give shit to women that don't want that shit or don't care for that shit. So that's when they give it to them. When people be like, "Oh, you're going to find it when you don't think about it." Why is that? Why does a woman, when she's not thinking about it, not desiring it, not wanting it anymore, why does a woman all of a sudden gets it? Why is that? Because men are on a power trip. Men, when you're not thinking of something, desiring something, or wanting something, men gonna give you exactly what you don't care for. They're gonna give you exactly what you don't care for. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. Even putting personal experience in here. So there's something about you are showing like what you value or what you care for or what you desire, and you're problematic because Pal 10. Ooh, wow. I did not expect this to turn into a sermon. Let's get back to the cards. Why is Pal 10's energy problematic? I'm gonna get off of that. I'm not, because look, I'm gonna get off of that. But there's something about y'all where y'all not no fucking robot. Like y'all not it's like y'all may be a millennial or y'all may be of this new generation. Y'all may be in this new generation of, but y'all not of it, if that makes sense. Like it's crazy, but to not be on your phone all the damn time like a zombie all the damn time and to be able to hold organic conversations, that makes you a unicorn in today's society. That makes you a unicorn in today's society. But yeah, like this culture don't do shit but feed into the narcissism that human beings are already narcissistic. Like the social media, the technology and shit is making it worse. Or it's making human beings narcissism, putting it on steroids. Everyone thinks they're a chosen one. Everyone thinks they're a divergent. Everyone thinks they're a lone wolf. I'm the real deal, and people can't stand me. I'm the actual real deal. I'm an organic loner. I'm an organic divergent. I'm an organic, not a trend, not something that I live this life. That's how y'all think I know most people wouldn't like Jesus if Jesus was here. How y'all think I know that? Because motherfuckers don't be liking me because I'm different. When everybody else is rolling around looking like they rolled out of bed, I'm dressed up, makeup on, looking nice. Oh, you looking nice just to go to work? Yeah, because when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you're more efficient. So while everybody else dressed like bums, I'm dressed like a mermaid. Bucket list, personal checklist of goals. Complete your dreams, start planning, and start doing. Okay. So this is why you're problematic. So you can have energies that are low achievers. Uh, you can have energies or people that are low achievers. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if when you want better, you don't take the actions to do better. So you're problematic because you're problematic, pal 10, because like you're not a low achiever. You're not a bare minimum. Like you're a high achiever. You believe in giving it your all. You believe in going out there and taking risks. You believe in very cardinal. You can have very strong leadership abilities. You can have very strong leadership abilities. Some of y'all could like you could be a Capricorn, Libra. Like you go out there and you make shit happen. Okay, you go out there and you make shit happen for yourself. Whether that be to lose weight, whether that be spiritual healing, whether that be, I want to be an actor. You go to school to go be an actor. You go to casting calls, stuff like that. If this ain't you, pal 10, then yeah, pick another pal. But you basically, you put effort behind your go. Like, you're not a person, pal 10, that you don't talk about it, you be about it. And this is why you're problematic. A lot of energies around you, they are, and that's crazy because you will find people, like people that be like jealous of people that work hard, like to be smart, work hard to be fit. They sit up there, they evil eye, like you could have a lot of evil eye on you, pal 10. But they sit up there and they evil eye, and it's crazy because it's like we got 24 hours, we got the same, with discrepancies. Like, why evil eye my smartness when you could just go pick up books, read, and work on building your intelligence so you could be smart too. But a lot of motherfuckers, they want shit. They want shit without working for it. And that's the entitlement. Like, that's the thing that I don't like about communism. Like, just because you desire to be seen as the smartest student in class don't mean that you're going to be the smartest student in class. If you truly care about being the smartest student in class, you're going to do the work. You're going to go above and beyond. Same way with beauty. Same way with looks. It's a lot of motherfuckers, evil lying motherfuckers who take care of their looks. It's so crazy because when I take pictures, Powhatan, and you know, most people take pictures. But for some reason, when I take pictures, I get these like nasty stares. Like I get these weird, nasty fucking stares. And I'm like, I ain't doing shit. Everybody else ain't doing. Everybody else is taking pictures of their food, taking pictures of their always want a picture. Always want a video. But for some reason when I do it, it's a that bitch. It's a you're conceited. Like, huh? We got Mother of Fire, Shine and Rise. Okay, 25. So, yeah, Powhatan. I'm gonna read the book part later, but let me get this last card, and then we're gonna, and then I'm gonna read the book portion. But Powhatan, y'all channel was a channel. You hear me? Was a channel. Like, there's something about you that you really look. Justice, Libra. I told y'all, Cardinals. Some Cardinal shit going on. Aries, Libra, Capricorn, or Cancer. Justice. Fairness. Things that are balanced. About truth. About seeing all sides of things here. There's a lot of people though that feel like they're greatness, but they ain't doing shit great. How you saying I'm that nigga and I'm greatness, but you laying on your couch every day not doing shit? I'm the prize. How you the prize? You got a motherfucking pot belly. You don't never visit a gym. You have the worst diet there is, but you talking about you that nigga. You one coke line away from doing coke, from doing cocaine, from doing crack cocaine, and you sit up here talking about you that nigga. Motherfucker, you a junkie. Y'all remember Rufflin from the 5 Heartbeats? He was like, this group wouldn't be nothing without me. Like, nigga, you're always late. You always strung out somewhere and high talking about this group wouldn't be nothing without me. I'm David. Sometimes I wish raindrops would fall. You ever heard the saying that hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard? That's the energy. So there's energies that feel like that. They feel like that they deserve, like they feel like you don't deserve your, like, where you see that. Like they feel like you don't deserve, Powhatan, your accomplishment. They feel like they're better than you. Like they feel like they're the better singer. They feel like just whatever it is that you're doing, they feel like they're better. They feel like they're smarter. Like, but it's like, but okay, but you're not. You're a hidden gem, a hidden talent, because you ain't doing shit. If you so much better, why ain't you putting yourself out there? If you so much better, why ain't you, changing your habits or doing what the fuck you need to do to be a better version of yourself? You're problematic, Powhatan, because like you thrive off of being the best version of yourself. So people make you a problem. Okay? Let's see what's 25. That's 25. Mother of Fire, Shine and Rise. So let's see. Yes, own it all. The good, the bad, and the potentially ugly. Own your power. Living life by your own rules is not easy, but this is what is necessary for you. Let the haters hate. I told you, Powhatan, you be having, I'm talking about like, if you chose Powhatan, you be having helly haters, helly people that evil eye you, helly. And it's like you your own competition. There's a lot of energies who compare themselves to you or compete with you, Pal 10, like without your knowledge. Like I didn't sign up to compete with nobody. I didn't sign up to be compared to nobody. Oh, my ear. Some of y'all could be Taurus, Cardinal, or you could be Taurus. Um, yeah. Let the haters hate. You enjoy the attention. You have the power of influence. Use it wisely, and you got next. Many are warmed by the bright light you shine. This makes you a magnet and social butterfly when you choose to be. Use your powers of influence for good. The mother of fire shows up as mitochondria Eve, whom science says is the first woman and most recent common ancestor for all living human beings. Our Eve is from the Sand peoples of southern Africa. Um, Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? You have inherited your ancestors' passion and enthusiastic penchant for standing out. That's literally that long-winded ass conversation, Pal 10, that I had. That's literally what I was saying. Y'all stand out. Like confirmation. Mother of Fire. Confirmation. But yeah, y'all better be careful for evil eye and haters. I'm talking like Pal 10 where, and especially in this new generation, like jealousy, envy, frenemies is at an all-time high in this generation. You better look over your shoulders. You worried about let's say you Trump and somebody Hillary. You Trump and somebody Hillary, and you really need to be worrying about the motherfuckers on your team who secretly envy your ass. You need to be sleeping with one eye open. It's the motherfuckers closest to you, not your opponent. Pouting. We don't need to read the shadow because it ain't reversed. So tarot correspondence is Queen of Wands. Declaration: my confidence is magnetic. So you put yourself out there, and people envy that. Like you put yourself out there, you take risks. But it's made you stronger. It's made you build confidence. It's made you bold. It's made you daring. It's made you strong. You know, there's something about you where you're a bit of a daredevil, Poutin. And people envy that. Because so many people hide behind their cell phones. So many people hide behind, like, why not go out there organically and meet people in freestyle? Like, stop being lazy. So Poutin, yeah. Like, some of y'all could be a paralegal, or you could be going to school, or you will be going to school for something that deals with the legal system. Okay, some of y'all could end up being a judge, a cop, a correctional officer, um, the feds, the motherfuckers that private investigators, stuff like that. Or you could be starting up like a channel or a website where you basically people pay you to see if their husband is cheating, or pay you to see if they wife or whoever is cheating, or if they got double life. Like they pay you to be an investigator. Or you could have like a dating, or you will have, Pouted, like some type of dating website where you basically background check motherfuckers for, to see if they got money like they say they do, to see if they check out. Like, so itchy. I don't know. Something could be sniffing about an itchy leg. Look up the spiritual meaning of itchy leg, Poutin. But we about to move on. Yeah, these energies, they're not honest with themselves. You could attract a lot of narcissists, or a lot of narcissists could be like attracted to you, Poutin, or like jealous or whatever. But we moving on. I'm gonna be right back, actually, because I need to go and restart these clothes. So I'm gonna be right back. All right, I am back. Ow, my butt, it hurts. My booty hurt. I am back, you guys. Don't forget to like the live, share the live, and subscribe to my channel. I'm about to create a pay link for my full moon, next moon reading, but I'm thinking about actually I'm gonna create a phone, a contactless pay, where people can just put their card to my phone and pay right then and there on their card. Um, or I'm gonna get like a contactless pay machine. I'm gonna see if SquareUp has any, and you know, cause I think it's like $200, $400. But I'm gonna get it cause I'm about to start going downtown. I'm about to start going like everywhere, out in the open, to sell tarot readings. Like I'm dead ass serious for people who get tarot readings from me. Now I'm trying to think what my street price is gonna be, but yeah, I'm trying to think what my street prices is gonna be because I don't know yet. I don't know. I know the blind reading is typically 15-15 because you know people is just coming off the street and stuff like that. But I'm thinking like $20 blind reading. All right, no time limit, and maybe I should just keep it simple because in this generation, like to have a complex packages nowadays, this generation pretty slow. Like they can't do nothing concerning complexity. So I think that keeping it basic, $20 read. Okay, blind reading. No time limit. So blind reading, basically, they don't give me their name, they don't give me nothing. I just pull on them, and it's gonna be $20 blind readings. Yeah, that's one price listing. And if they want more, I'm gonna send them my price list. I really need to get a link tree because they can just boop, click on it, pay, boop. All right. Yeah, $20 blind reading. So next is pile 11. Stop romanticizing a walking red flag. Oh yeah. What is that? 8848. Let's start over. Pile 11. Stop romanticizing a walking red flag. That isn't mystery. It's emotional unavailability in a leather jacket. He's not deep. He's just bad at texting back. Run. Not interested. Not interested. A motherfucker bad at texting back, not interested. Y'all know those comment where the person be like, y'all know the comment where they be like on social media, these girls be saying they too busy, but as soon as y'all have sex or after you get them a dick, now all of a sudden they always texting you, they own it, and like that's the type of like that's the type of energy that this pal reminds me of. It's just like a chaser, runner, or a cat mouse game. So you could attract a lot of chaser, runner energy, like or like there's a power, what you call it, power play, a power struggle. Yeah, power struggle. Like you could attract a lot of power struggles. Um, power 11. It says hype man, others cheering you on, positive bestie energy, authentic outside validation, sacred supporter. Hype man. Yeah. Um Give me more for why Pal 11 energy is so problematic. I actually forgot the structure. Is why is the energy so problematic? What place are they coming from, and how are they gonna act on it, or some shit like that? Um, Hopefully all that was answered in Pal 10, because like I totally forgot about the structure. So let's see for Pal 11. So you're problematic because you can have like a lot of supporters, or you can have like a lot of people like you, a lot of people like love you. Altar of fire, good juju. Okay. A lot of people are very attracted to you. You may have like this natural sex appeal. Pile 11, some of y'all, there could be messages coming up for you. I think in Pile 4, where it was talking about like looks and stuff like that. But a lot of people fuck with you. Okay, Pile 11, you could be very popular energy. Could have fire sign. Like, you don't ask for the attention, but like, you naturally get the attention.
Good morning, CWC. Attention, ladies. If you have clothes in the washer and dryer in the tower, please make sure you are attending to your laundry so that other people can do their laundry, okay? Ladies, again,
Oh,
if
this
you
is the
have
wrong
clothes in
day.
the washer and dryer in the tower, please go tend to your clothes right away so that other ladies can do their laundry. Thank you.
Give me more. Give me more. Yeah, you're very popular. A lot of people like you. So people, you can have lovers and stuff that like really get jealous, or you can have people that are kind of like scared of date you. Probably 11, you could be very attractive, but like yeah, you're problematic because a lot of motherfuckers fuck with you. Like a lot of people like you. Like you're popular. You're popular without trying to be popular, without intending to be popular. Like, but you have a lot of people that fuck with your vibe, Pal 11. Like, well, the Seven of Swords energy coming through. Um, this could be you could be an Aquarius. They could be an Aquarius. Somebody could be a fire sign here. Leo, Aries. Um, yeah, but somebody here is just. It's like people may feel like because you know so many people, or so many people know of you. Like this is the power. People know of you and you don't even remember them. Like people remember you, but you don't even remember them. Power 11. This is why you're problematic. It's like why the fuck are you so well known? Why the fuck like it's kind of like people never forget a face. Like they never forget your face, and some of these energies never forget your name. Like there's something about you, Pal 11, where you leave a mark on people. I forgot what that word is called because there's a deck I got by Maruk. I forgot what the word is called. But it's like leaving a lasting imprint on somebody. Like they just never forget your energy. So like you have like a lot of people that hit on you, a lot of people that are interested in you. This could be heavy Aries, heavy Leo energy. That's a fire sign for sure. And it's like you didn't really ask for the attention, or you didn't really like y'all's is pretty straight to the point. I don't know what to tell you. But your lovers may or people may feel like that you're a cheater or that you're a player or because like you're well liked or people just really fuck with your vibe, Pal 11. They really fuck with your energy. People easily support you. This is the pal where you didn't have to work as hard. Pal 11, you don't have to work as hard. Like if it took them like 3 years to get 1,000 followers, Pal 11, like what? I got 1,000 followers in 3 months. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like the exception to the rule. Like, people like just really gravitate towards you, and this could cause you issues in your romantic relationships because they or some energies won't even approach you, Pal 11, because they feel like you're a player, you're a liar, you're a cheat, you can have whoever you want, so you wouldn't appreciate, some of you are also just really, 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 really motherfucking attractive. Even if it's not like physically attractive, like your energy is attractive. So like if you're like a 5, when people get to know you, they make you like a 8, a 9, a 10, like all because your energy is that good. Um, Wow. Pal 11. So, yeah, I feel like energies accusatory you a lot. Energies project their insecurities onto you a lot. Um, like if you actually was asleep, um, Pal 11, they gonna say you was out talking to different bitches. Right? They just have an issue with your social life, your social life and your popularity, and how like a lot of people want you. Like you a hot commodity. That's why you're problematic. So yeah, a lot of your lovers, or it could even be like your friends, or your like, you know what I'm saying. Some of these energies could say that like you're attention seeking. Pal 11, Pal 11s was really quick. I don't know what else to say. We're gonna look up Altar of Fire because y'all's is like straight to the point. Very, very vivid, very clear why you're problematic. But energies, well, kind of some of them will try to give you a bad reputation because you're popular. Like they're you know, oh, that person's a player. I know you see him on the video. Yeah, I know you hear him on the radio. Yeah, but you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to, you know. So some of these energies could be doing scripted magic, or they could be doing smear campaigns against you. I don't know why you talk to Pal 11. They a player. They in everybody's face. I don't know why you talk to. It's like, huh? Like that's the energy Pal 11. So you could also have very insecure partners, even if they're not typically insecure, they're very insecure, where you find yourself always having to prove yourself. Like, I was here, here's my location, I was there. Like, some of y'all have a very like suspicious, paranoid partner, like where they feel like that they always have to put you on a leash. Pile 11, because like bitches are always in your face, bitches are always trying to talk to you, or men or whatever. Like, and they're very jealous of that. Like, they're very jealous that like you have endless possibilities and they don't. um I got one more card, I think. No, I don't. So yeah, Pal 11, y'all shit was like pretty simple. Like, damn, only 10 minutes? Damn. I just want a quickie. No bite mark, no scratches, and no hickeys. Pal 11. Y'all is really that nigga without even trying. I don't wanna be loved. I don't wanna be loved. I just want a quickie. No bite marks, no scratches, and no hickeys. If you can get with that, baby, come get with me. I don't, real smooth, baby. I don't wanna be loved. Yeah, for real. Real smooth, smooth operator. For real. Wow. Damn, I want to be Pal 11 when I grow up. Damn. I want to be like Pal 11 when I grow up. God damn it. Damn. Swag. Smooth. Suave. Right. You could be very charismatic too. And some energies, now this shocked me. Some energies demonize people who are very charismatic, very charming. Like they instantly demonize you. Like you're instantly a bad guy. Like, how the fuck I'm a bad guy because I got good energy? Be careful about people projecting their past experiences onto you. Be careful about, like, projection. Like, you could attract, like, a lot of suspicious, insecure partners. And it's crazy because Pal 11, like, some of these partners are, like, whatever they're accusing you of, they're outdoing because they think you're doing it. So they're outdoing it. So if they're constantly worried about you cheating who you talking to, they already cheating and talking to somebody. So how the fuck you worried about that and you doing the same thing? All because they believe, like, this is somebody that literally manifests their own misfortune based off of assumptions. Like, I don't want to be loved. I don't want to be loved. I just want a quickie. Some of y'all might got a really good singing voice and you don't know it. Power 11. Let's get the altar of juju and we moving on. Cause y'all's was like really straight to the point. So it's a good juju. Some of y'all got real good Peter Whacker or real good you know what I'm saying? Y'all good in that bedroom. Y'all good in that bedroom. Love at first stroke. 22. Some of y'all is a menace though. Like because y'all know y'all good or y'all know y'all good in bed and baby y'all be having y'all way. So some of y'all really is a menace. Like this dick gonna fuck your life up and I know it. Or this vagina gonna fuck your life up and I know it. Heavy fire. Heavy fire. I'm telling you that now. Altar of fire. Be inspired. There is something in the air and it is your success. Great things are happening. Open yourself to opportunities and unexpected choices. Claim your moment. Beautiful. Embrace the rebirth in love, health, money, and happiness. This is not the time to tiptoe. Be big. Be bold. You are manifesting wonderful outcomes. But you must take creative action to let it all in. Be ready to expand and evolve. This is what you have been waiting for. The altar of fire is represented by the Gaia Dua, the fire tree of the matriarchal Akan people. The fire tree holds the Ka or life force energy of the supreme being goddess Nayami. The fire trees were planted by the Queen Mother who maintained the ancestral altars and shrines to goddess Nayami on behalf of her people. Ancestral medicine. Set up an altar in honor of fire goddess energy from the flame loving cobra goddess Wajet of Egypt to Madame Pele, the Hawaiian volcano goddess. Ace of Wands. It is easy for me to be successful. Now, I'm familiar with this card and I said that it's easy for y'all to be successful. Thank you for the double confirmation. Like, what takes somebody 3-10 years to come off the ground, it only take you 3 months. Like, this is why you're problematic. Like, energy just feels like that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, your shit take off very quickly compared to other people's. Pile 11. I don't wanna be loved. Like, other thing, it's some heavy Aries Leo energy here. Like another thing too, Pal 11 is like if it takes a you have like people of the same gender just really and take it upon themselves to be in competition with you. Like you ain't even trying, you ain't even thinking of them. You're not nothing. Like you just doing you. This is another pal of like strong evil eye. Okay, this is the second pal of that strong ass evil eye. So people just jealous, just hating. Um, but like people of your same gender, whether they're gay or straight, they're of your same gender. Okay, whatever you was born as, that's what they was born as. Power 11. They take it upon themselves. It might be hard for you to keep friends of the same gender because they see you as competition. An example of this is like, let's say if a man, if you a man, let's say Pal 11, the other man had to wait 6 months, had to pay her bills, or had to take her out on a bunch of dates before he got some. And with that same girl, Pal 11, it was first night. You ain't had to pay nothing. You ain't had none of that. It was first night. You ain't even barely even got her motherfucking name. She gave it to you on the first night. Like energies are jealous of that. Energies like just everything comes to you easier. Everything flows to you so easily. Um, um, yeah. And if you're a woman and let's say like you don't have to work that hard for everything that you get. And you still get more than other people. You get more than other people who work harder. So energies like they feel some type of way about that. Um, yeah. I'm trying to get like Pile 11 when I grow up. Shit. I want to just like shit get paid for existing. God damn it. I want to be like Pile 11. I'm trying to read your comments. You are very beautiful. How much you taxing for the kitty? I'm dead. Hello, Stegan, Miami, Florida. Crazy, we live in a strange world. We do live in a strange world. You wasted your potential away. Yeah, because I was supposed to be a celebrity for real. I was supposed to be famous. Supposed to be famous singer, dancer, and stylist. Yeah, very Hollywood. Very Hollywood. I'm a natural glamour girl. I'm a natural Hollywood. Supposed to be an actor too. I feel like, but oh well. What's the name said? Is you late for the white hate speech? I have a job. I have two jobs, and one of them don't pay yet. And Montero don't pay yet. I have two jobs. I mean, Casey Queen, I don't know about that. Is there a good black man? Black man really only good to if you're lighter than a. You have to be damn near a white woman for black men to like do right. Like if you're like highly dark skinned, like if you're highly dark skinned, like good luck finding a good black man. Good luck, because from what I noticed with black women, if you're too black looking, like you gotta be close to Caucasian as possible, close to Caucasian or close to Latina as possible. If you are too, which they are kind of like off-brand white women, off-brand white looking, because they got that native kind of feel to it and a little bit of African, but not much. Um, Good luck with that. Because I find if you're a black woman and like you got you a so-called good black man, that girl either paying 50-50 or like she's having to basically be damn near perfect or lower her bar. You know what I'm saying? To get him to pick her. From what I observed. Like it's never how they do white women. Like they'll take white women from the trailer parts. They don't give a fuck how ratchet that white bitch is. They don't give a fuck how big of a hoe she is. I'm telling you, I done seen it. Black men will sit up here and be like, "Oh, I don't want no hoe. I don't want no hoe." You know, basically doing the chastity shit with black women. Oh, you can't have a body count. You can't have a. Just say a bitch can't have a life. Just say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like the goalpost is always moved. But then they want you to be freaked out. How the fuck is a girl gonna be freaked out without being a hoe? Like that's what I'm saying when I say human beings are stupid. 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 But yeah, stuff like that. But when it's a white girl, I done seen black men, like decent black men, will propose to a white woman who not only slept with his brother, but like clearly sleeps around. A known hoe. He married her with no problem. I didn't see black men take a white woman with barely any education, even if she has a career, and she could come straight from the motherfucking trailer park. And I done seen all races of men take white women from. That's why for me, white woman is standard. So if white women ain't got to do it, I ain't got to do it. Just like they complain about weight and shit like that, but will quick to take a fat white bitch, quick. But a black woman got to be fit. She got to be able to have a big ass, big hips, big thighs, big coochie, and a flat tummy. Like, what the fuck? Now, don't get me wrong. Now, most black women have a flat tummy and they eat like naturally. Their waist is extremely smaller compared to their butts, hips, and shit. But come on. If a motherfucker is, because that's what thickness is. Thickness is fatness. To be thick is to be fat. Don't matter if you look attractive or not. Because guess what? Fat people can be very attractive. Fat people can be highly attractive. Like niggas will be saying somebody is fat and somebody is not fat if they attracted. So if they, and men do this in general, if they're attracted to you, they're gonna say you're not fat. Oh, you're not that big. Oh, you're just thick. Like there's a lot of men that are not honest about being sexually attracted to big girls. Like every bitch ain't built like Precious. Every fat bitch is not built like Precious. There are fat bitches. My arms, there are girls way bigger than me, and I got more fat jelly than them. Y'all, the body is very diverse. There's chicks way bigger than me, and I got more of a gut than they got, and they waist is like this, and they bigger than me. Like the body, or women, especially women's body, is very diverse. It's very diverse. A chick, all her weight could go to her titties, but the rest of her body skinny. I done seen shit like that. And motherfuckers will say she ain't fat. She is fat. All her weight is just in her titties. But that bitch is fat. Like, when men basically define fatness as they're not attracted to you. If they're attracted to you, they not gonna call you fat. They'll call you thick. They'll call you voluptuous. They'll call you. Men, for some reason, they can't admit that they're attracted to women that don't fit the beauty standard. Like, they can never admit to that. But it is what it is. But yeah, like, a lot of those girls that them guys be using, like, they really fuck with big bitches. You want to know how I know this? A lot of guys will use the excuse, well, the big girl buys me this, buys me that, so that's why I'm with her. Like, but really, he likes big girls. He likes fat bitches because you can go and you can get you a skinny girl that look, and I done seen bitches that look like models. It's so crazy to me because, like, the black girls look better in person in real life than they do in movies and shit. Like, movies, models, and shit does not do black women justice. Go to any major black city where it's required for you to dress up. You gonna see black women there so motherfucking bad, so like bad to the bone. I'm like, how you exist? How were you even created? Like, I'm serious. Like, television does not do black women justice at all. At all. The modeling shit does not do black women justice. Like, you really want to see some black beauty? Like, you need to go to chocolate cities during events or doing clubs, parties, and shit like that. You're gonna be floored. Like, ain't no way. They damn near, they look as good as the motherfucking black Brazilians and the mixed Brazilians. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the carnival, the Brazilian carnival and shit, and how fine Brazilian women be looking and shit. That's black women. Like, crazy bodies, beautiful faces, crazy. And it's so sad because I'm like, shit, the best looking women in the black race is actually the chocolate motherfuckers, the dark night motherfuckers. But they ain't gonna ever get credit for that because dark skin is seen automatically. You're manly, ugly, you know what I'm saying? Like, dark skin is automatically associated with masculinity. So a lot of the chocolate chicks ain't really gonna be acknowledged as the best looking in the black race because of the dark skin. That's why you be hearing people like Lil Wayne say shit like, I bet that bitch look better red. They just don't want to give dark skinned girls credit. I don't know why. And it's mostly going to be coming from black men, other dark skinned black men. But like I be telling my cousin, don't hate yourself because that nigga hate himself. A lot of dark skinned black men hate themselves. They feel like they're ugly because they're black. That's why they be jealous of light skin and mixed boys. Be jealous. That's why they be picking on them. That's jealousy, man. That's jealousy. It's crazy because some of the most dangerous men in the world be the light skinned motherfuckers. Latino men and Native American men are like some of the most dangerous men in the world. After them, it's black men. But somehow, light skinned men get this reputation of feminine because they're light. Like, it's weird because I'm just like, didn't the white man dominate the world? Didn't the white man conquer everybody around the world? Ain't he the lightest motherfucker there is? So I'm just confused. I'm confused how motherfuckers think dark skin is masculine and light skin is feminine. But yet, motherfuckers going around the world whooping ass as light skinned men. White men are the lightest race of men. And they be going around the world whooping ass. So much so that everybody has a grievance with the white man. So how the fuck is light skin being seen? That's what I'm saying. When people say shit, I be looking at real world things. When you saying masculine, when you saying dark skin is masculine or dark skin, I think dark skin is actually feminine. Because when I look out in the real world, it's light skinned men dominating dark skinned men. It's light skinned men beating dark skinned men in war and combat. Like when it comes to the providing shit, mostly light skinned men, like the business owners and shit, it's mostly light skinned men. I don't understand how the light skin is feminine even came about, because in all actuality, a lot of the dudes that own all these corporations and commerce, a lot of the men that are providers, a lot of the men that like beating motherfuckers in war and combat are light skinned. Like, a lot of the submissive men, which to be submissive, and well, they say a lot of people these days say the submission thing is masculine. I could see that, but like, there's just something more womanly about dark skinned guys. I like, there's just like that pretty boy shit. In real life, like if you actually go out here and you talk to light skinned boys, you talk to dark skinned boys, you talk to caramel boys, I'm telling you, the darker ones act more like pretty boys than the light skinned ones. I really don't understand why people think that the dark skin equals masculine. Like, I don't understand that. The amount of pretty boy, dark skinned niggas I run into is astronomical. I be seeing like light skinned men, they are more likely to get down and dirty compared to dark skinned men. Like, they'll do the jobs that nobody want to do. I see that more often. I ain't saying dark skinned men don't do it, but I'm just saying I see it more often with light skinned boys. They'll get down and dirty. Like, what? How much you paying? Like, I just don't be understanding how motherfuckers be seeing dark skin is masculine. Just like the most feminine fucking women in our race is actually, and the black race is actually dark skinned women, not fucking light skinned. I can go on and on and on and on about this, but I'm not. I'm about to move on. I'm about to move on to Pal 12. This is the Pal who I would find problematic.
But cause this is what I do. Like when I'm drunk, you got to get me drunk. You got to get me drunk, or you got to get me like a weed gummy or something. Y'all think I'm philosophical now. Y'all think I'm deep now. Y'all think I'm he now. Oh boy. It'd be so funny because people be like, "Are you drunk? Are you drunk?" And I'll be sober as fuck. Like I could drink, or even if I drink like one or two like alcoholic beverages, I feel sober. I don't feel under the influence. I feel sober. I feel normal. I have really bad anxiety, so drugs don't affect me like it affect everybody else. I'll be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" But yeah, like my body different. That's all I'm saying. But people be like, "Are you high? Are you drunk? Are you high? Are you?" And I be sober. I'm like, "Bitch, no. This is my personality. Like, I have a lot of sides to me, and people only see like maybe one side, and they might get a little glimpse of my loud mouth, extroverted type of personality. They might get a little glimpse of it, but I'm also very sexual, very flirty, very sexual. Like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like a pinup girl. Ooh, like, so, yeah, it's a lot to me. But, like, I don't really show that a lot. But when I'm even more tapped in, like more psychic, more tapped in under the influence. It's crazy. But yeah. But yeah, people they be like, "Are you drunk?" And I'm like, "No, I am sober." That's how I know people don't have personalities no more. I know I'm a dying breed. I know I'm a dying breed because so you mean to tell me that a person can only be like this when they're under the influence? People can like be outlandish, bold, talk shit, bubbly, like it's a party, it's a hey, you know what I'm saying? Like unfiltered. You mean to tell me, or even happy? You mean to tell me that one must be under the influence to basically have a personality? So I'm confused. When I be hearing people say that, I'll be confused. Like I'm telling y'all, most people are dry, boring, no personalities. AI. Most people. I am a dying breed. I have origin. I'm original. I have the. That's the thing that makes me set apart from everybody else. Is I am an actual unicorn. I am original. I'm a unicorn. And people all tell me all the time, "You're different. You're different. You're different." Some of them be like, "You're weird. You're not what I expected you to be." Like I get that a lot too. So when I say I'm different, this is not self-appointed. This is what people literally tell me all the time. I'm different. I just can't figure you out. Da, 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 da. This is what people tell me when people that actually give me a chance, right? Because there's a lot of people that don't give me a chance. Like they write me off before even knowing my name. They write me off. They do not give me a chance. A lot of guys do that too. Don't give me a chance. Like they, whatever they think I am, that's where I stay. Like they don't give me a chance. Like that's why I be like, how do niggas know girls are only worth their vaginas when you never give women a chance? You never give women a chance to show their full range, their full personalities. You make everything about getting pussy, preying on women to get pussy. So how the fuck do you know what her value is when you never gave her a fair chance to begin with? Like, there's been men like where they think that they really taking something from me because they getting pussy, and I feel sorry for them because like, bruh, the vagina ain't even the best part of me. The head ain't even the best part of me, bruh. I feel sorry for you. And a lot of them don't even realize it until I'm gone. Like, they don't even realize it. Like, man, that was actually an amazing woman. Yeah, you had to go out and date all these dry ass bitches to realize that. Oh, now you ain't never gonna find another connection like me. That's why I don't be giving a fuck. When bitches be sitting up here worried about other women or their guys looking at other women, I don't care. When bitches be sitting up there stressing, like, tell me you a basic bitch without telling me. Because if you are really that girl, if you are really unique, if you are really something different, and you know that a nigga is never going to find another bitch like you in this lifetime, and you know that, I'm telling you, you ain't never going to feel no type of way about another bitch. Because they ain't you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what I know. I cannot be fucking duplicated. At all. At all. A motherfucker can't copy me. I'm the source. I say that with 100% confidence. A motherfucker cannot copy me. Cannot replicate. They can try. A nigga can try to find another me, but he ain't never gonna find. Gemini, baby. Gemini Nation. The fuck? Act like you know. Rep your set. And I'm a Taurus in Vedic astrology. So, Taurus Nation, goddammit. Rep your set. Shit. I know this. I feel sorry for him if all he worried about is sex, because nigga, sex ain't even the best part of me, nigga. The energy, my smarts, my intelligence, my wisdom. The way I speak life into a motherfucker. By the time I'm done with you, you ain't gonna look at life the same, and I can say that with utter confidence. But if you never give me a chance, and all you worry about pussy, how can I get pussy out of this bitch for free? How can I get over on this bitch? Give her pussy in. Get her pussy in. Predators. Stupid motherfuckers. Stupid. Don't know what the fuck they got in their hands. Nigga, you the luckiest nigga alive if I give you a chance. Little do you know. But unfortunately, most men don't find out till after the fact. They don't find out till after the fact. And sometimes we just not compatible. Like, his personality, my personality, we don't mesh, we don't flow. Like, it's like, duh. You know, sometimes we're not compatible. You know, maybe his brain is fried from so much drugs. I don't know. You know, maybe he used to dealing with bitches that can barely formulate a goddamn sentence. I don't know. But the point is, it's your loss, not mine. You're not robbing me. You robbing yourself. And it's so unfortunate. Sometimes, too, motherfucking dudes will be so, like, gung-ho about how you style yourself. Like, you know, sometimes I like lashes. Like, this one guy, he left this girl because she didn't want to be a wife. And I seen what his issue was. Because our first meet or whatever, he tripping about my ceiling fan lashes. Like, nigga, I'm a girl. I'm not a man, I'm a girl. Girls are dramatic. Over dramatic. So I like my shit dramatic. Like, I'm a girl. I'm just a girl, nigga. Like, so, you know, he's tripping about my lashes. And this is my first time trying these ceiling fan lashes. These big dumb ass lashes. You know, and I did my makeup and stuff and sat in the car and talked to him or whatever. And he just so focused on my lashes. Like, he completely wrote me off because of lashes. Nigga, that's why you're not finding love. Because you're too fucking busy worried about appearances or being nitpicky about appearances. You're probably a fag. You're probably gay and don't know it. You so busy worried about appearances, you're not, okay, well, I don't like her lashes. But let's get to know her more to see like what else is there. Like common sense. But I see why you thought a bitch who's not marriage material was marriage material. And a lot of guys are like that. Like, a lot of guys be like that. They be focused on the wrong shit. I was just thinking about that today. Like, men always want women to lower the bar. And I feel like women shouldn't do that. Because men wouldn't do that. Men don't do that for you. Men will instantly write you off if you are not their physical type. They will instantly write you off. They might use you for sex, but a nigga trying to get in your drawers is not. That don't mean that's meaningless. That's not him giving you a chance, bitch. I know y'all seen dudes will sit up there and pick a woman, get to know her for a little bit, and be ready to marry her after 3 months. He don't make her jump through hoops. A nigga making you jump through hoops, he don't like you. You're not his type. He likely just trying to get his nut off. That's why he's not putting much effort in. And I know a lot of girls don't want to hear that. Because there are some women, like, they're beautiful, right? They're beautiful. And they know they're beautiful. So, like, the thought that a man would not want you, that might bruise your ego. But I'm telling you now, a man that makes you jump through hoops, you're not his type. He's just looking to get his nut off. Men will lower their standards all day for sex. Just like if you ooh, I'm preaching today, y'all. I'm sorry. Like if you like when it comes to marriage, right? Guys have like a type and they want that type as a wife. Like, they are not bargaining on that. They barely even bargain on looks. And that nigga could look like a thumb and still want a Beyonce. Look at Jay-Z. They're not bargaining. And it's so crazy because they always want women to bargain. Just like, I used to agree with guys because I'm like, you know, that's fair, that's true, that, you know, that you should hold the same standards for everybody. Which you should. But at the same time, I'm an equal opportunity motherfucker. Guys don't do that. So why should women? Guys are not spending a bag on every bitch that they talk to. They're not treating every bitch that they talk to the same. That's why the guy that you claiming is so good was a 50-50 nigga, a 50-50 bum ass nigga to one bitch, and he's a provider to you. And he's a broke down Tyrone to another bitch. Men play all roles. Men do not treat all women equal. Man is not a provider to every woman that they come in contact with. Man ain't treating, you ain't treating all women equal. Man ain't nice to every woman. If a man is not attracted to you, he is going to be rude, mean, inconsiderate as fuck. I'm telling you what I know. You need your tire fixed, he is not going to be rushing to help you. He's not going to be rushing to impress you. He's not. If he's not attracted to you and this is somebody that's just trying to get their nut off and they think that you're an easy target, you're an easy mark. Or sometimes it ain't even about being easy. If you're not his type, he's not afraid to approach you. He don't give a fuck whether you, like, your rejection ain't going to bother him. Now let him get rejected by a bitch that's actually his type. You about to see another side. You about to see another side. That nigga feelings gonna be so deeply motherfucking hurt, it ain't funny. All cause his type don't want him. And these niggas still is not gonna bargain. I'm telling you, they still not gonna bargain. They gonna use one bitch as a placeholder until they get their type. When they get their type, niggas about to leave you so split and fast. All that I love you. You have such a great personality. Oh my gosh, you're such a great, independent, smart woman. Oh my God. Bitch, you don't even have to be smart when a nigga really wants you. He don't give a fuck about what's going on in your cerebral. When he really wants you, he gonna be the brains. Any faults that you have, if that man really wants you, he gonna come. I'll be the knight in shining armor when he really wants you. When you his type, I'm telling you what I know. If a nigga, if he break up with you or stop talking to you because you got like, let's say, housing issues or any type of issues, like you've been abused or something like that, or whatever the case may be, shit, you could be a goddamn mental patient at a psych ward. If that nigga runs off because of that, he never wanted you for real. You are a placeholder. Because I'm telling you, if you look at these guys and you look at the girls that they pick, the girls that they are never letting go of, like no matter how flawed she is, they are never letting her go. She could use that man up for all his money. He is never letting her go. He about to go use another bitch and take her money to give to that bitch that drains him. Cause that's where he wants to be. Men will put up with whatever if they're not in survival mode. Because some of these niggas will put up with whatever when they need shelter, food, and water. They're going to deal with whatever. But if he don't, if he has those basic needs met, that nigga don't give a fuck if you a psych ward, if you a schizophrenic. He don't give a fuck. If you're his type and he wants you, he going. Y'all ain't hearing me though. And it don't take much to be that girl. It's all about what you represent to him. I'm telling you, it's all about what you represent to him. It doesn't take much for you to be that girl. If he a leg man and you got great legs, bitch, that's all it took. That's all it took. For a lot of women that be believing that like a dude fumbled you in some way or something like that. You wasn't a fumble to that man for real. He might have missed a lot of the benefits that came with you, but that's it. You was not a fumble to him for real. Because if you were really somebody that man wanted, he wouldn't have fumbled you to begin with. He wouldn't even tried it. I'm telling y'all gotta look at real life shit. Men be capping like a motherfucker. You just ain't it for him. You not his type. That's it. That's all. He probably approached you because he thought that you was the easiest target. Men aren't always approaching women because, oh, she's the most attractive in the pack. That's not why they do that. If they know, like, let's say with dark-skinned girls, if they know that dark-skinned girls will accept anything, like, let's say he got 10 kids. Y'all got to realize the way that they stereotype women, that is how men really are. In the real world, what they stereotype women as, all those bad stereotypes that they be giving women, that is men. If a man have in the real world, that's men. If a man has let's say he got 10 kids and he's in the rear and he has like child support payments, his standards, that's when his standards gonna drop. At that point, that nigga looking for the bitch that's gonna pay his child support payments. And if he know dark-skinned girls will accept anything, right? Because nobody want them anyways. If he know dark-skinned girls typically have extreme low self-esteem and insecurity about their skin color, about their looks, guess where that nigga going? That nigga going to the easiest mark. He gonna be like, I prefer chocolate chicks. You prefer chocolate chicks because they're gonna pay your child support money, your child support bill. Like that McIntyre girl, that Peach McIntyre. Y'all, men are the real city girls. Y'all ain't listening though. Y'all ain't listening. Cause y'all still believing on motherfucking fairy tale bullshit. Y'all ain't listening. Moving on. We about to go to 12. About to go to 12. We about to go to 12. It's here's the thing. I hate when people say that, oh, you might have been scared by a bad relationship. First of all, you don't have to be in a romantic relationship to observe patterns. I can observe a pattern and not ever been in a romantic relationship with them. Just coming into contact with a motherfucker is experience. I know the patterns that I motherfucking see. I talk to women, I talk to men, and I observe with my eyes. I observe with my eyes. I see. I ask questions. I listen. I don't judge. I just listen. I observe. I take notes. So I'm looking for patterns. And I also observe shit on social media as well. And I'm taking all this elaborate information. This is probably why a bitch can barely sleep, because I'm always thinking. And I'm taking all of this information from social media, from real life, all that, and I'm merging it together to figure out the psychology of the human being. Right? This is why I'm ending up going to be a psychiatrist. 11 years schooling to be a psychiatrist. Y'all better be getting these readings while they low. Because once I get the psychiatric degree, the psychiatric certification up under my belt, I am going up on my prices. Because now you're not just talking to a spiritual advisor, you're talking to a professional. Someone that literally specializes in mental psychiatric care. Now we're about to go to Power 12. Okay? We're about to go to Power 12. And I understand perfection doesn't exist, but I'm all about fairness. That's always what I've always been about, is fairness and truth. And I feel like this. Why should women have to lower the bar and feel sorry for men and give men a chance when men would never do that for women? If you're not a man's type, and let's say your light's about to be off. If you not a man's type, that nigga just gonna let your lights be off and still try to get pussy from you. Like you ain't got needs. Like you ain't got needs as a woman. Fuck your needs. It's all about his needs. When he don't like you, he don't give a fuck about your needs. A lot of women are married and dating men that don't actually want them. A lot of women think that like love just don't naturally exist. They feel like they have to put on performances. They feel like they have to jump through hoops to gain somebody's love. Yeah, you do when a motherfucker don't like you, when you're not truly his type. You do, yes. Y'all ain't hearing me though. I sat and thought about this shit. I've asked questions, even about my own personal. I've asked questions. And 99% of niggas, not 100 right now, 100 a waste of my time. Sir, if I ain't your type, and you done made it up in your mind that you ain't doing nothing for me, I don't know why you came to me. I'm not a desperate, lonely, dumb, ugly bitch. You're not getting shit from me if I can't get shit from you. And that's on that. And I literally, eventually, leave niggas on red. You can't even get a flirt out of me, nigga. Good day. Next is Power 12. Next is Power 12. So, Power 12. Just like niggas compliments, men compliment are fake as fuck. A man will compliment a fucking ogre if he trying to get some pussy. Compliments does not mean shit. A man will compliment an ogre if he want access to your money. A compliment is a kiss ass way to get whatever it is that they're trying to use out of you. They trying to get something out of you. That's why some of these girls will get loved bombed and now they pimped. Now they getting pimped from the guy that they thought they had the upper hand. Why is that? Predator is not your friend. Pal 12. Moving on, because I ain't going to keep talking about this shit. All men are scrubs. Even the rich ones. They're all scrubs. Anybody trying to look... And my definition of a scrub is not about money. My definition of a scrub is the pattern, the energy, the pattern of behavior. If you are somebody that is always trying to get over on the next motherfucker, and you don't believe in fair exchange, if you're a motherfucker that's always trying to cut corners, to me, you're a bum. To me, you're a scrub. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. You a leech. You try to leech. Because a motherfucker that don't believe in a fair exchange is a leech. Are they not? Don't matter how much money they make. They could be a millionaire. You could feel drained because they're a leech. Trying to get over. I'll be right back, you guys. I gotta start my clothes again. But yeah, like, guys gotta realize that I was raised in a family where their love for me is conditional.
Good morning, ladies. If you are planning on attending Shepherd Community Church, they are on the way right now, so I would advise you to go ahead and head out front. Again, ladies, Shepherd Community Church, they're on the way now, so if you plan on attending, I would go ahead and head on out front. Thank you.
You are talking to a woman that has dealt with a narcissistic family most of my life. I've been scapegoated. I've been isolated, undermined, black sheep. I've dealt with people trying to bring me down all my life. So your little games you be running that work on other women ain't gonna work on me. You're talking about a person who's dealt with psychological abuse since they were 5. Not at the hands... My psychological abuse with family didn't come in until I was like elementary age, like 4th, 5th grade. But the psychological abuse that came at me at 5 years old started with black boys. So, like, you're talking to somebody that's already been there. Already done that. I've already dealt with people who try to make you jump through hoops as a form of manipulation, who tries to convince you and hope that you don't know your worth or make you feel like, because clients do it. Oh, that's too much. You're not worth that much. Oh, tarot's fake. Oh, so you can't afford it, so I'm fake now. I deal with that shit all the time. A motherfucker try to lower the value of what I offer so that they can get me at discounts. So I don't know why a nigga can come in my face, and you think I don't know game. When I have a family full of manipulators, family full of liars, you're tweaking. Baby, nobody knows fucking psychological mind games like me. Because I lived in it all my life. And I'm 33 years old. Don't nobody know the game like me. From top to motherfucking bottom. We're moving on now. Damn, I know. Damn. This is PAL 12. I am so sorry. 151.24. PAL 12. If they only show affection after 2 drinks, congratulations. You're dating Jekyll and Vodka Hyde. Their sober self avoids eye contact, but suddenly they're a poet after a shot. Yeah, no. Intimacy shouldn't be on tap. Call a lift and call it off. Like drunk sex. Drunk. Y'all know, motherfucker. They drunk. They need a nightcap. And they... People with addiction problems have a dopamine fixation. They always want to be in pleasure mode. You can't always be in pleasure mode. People with an addictive personality has a dopamine fixation. Like, you know how too much of anything is bad for you? I feel like, and maybe scientists have found this out. I don't know. This is my own philosophy, my own theory. From like being around people that have sex addiction problems, being around people that have drug problems, that have alcohol problems. I done been around addicts most of my life. So, addicts in different ways. There are some people where they're religious nuts in my family. Right? That's an addiction. Nobody likes to talk about. But that's an addiction too. People that have sugar addictions. I done been around addicts all my fucking life. When I was in jail, when I got locked up, I was around addicts. They put me with the addicts. When got out of jail, when I was been in different shelters, I've run across so many trauma patients. This is what made me feel like I need to go into to be a psychiatrist. I've done handled so many people with mental health disorders, bipolar, schizophrenic, PTSD, PTSD. I don't know why they come to me. I don't know why. But people that have been on the brink of offing themselves, some dark energies have been attracted to me. People who come from a family line of rape, addiction, child molestation, all type of shit. I attract some very, very... So when I tell y'all I done seen the other side of life, there are some people, they ain't never seen that. I done came across people whose mother sex trafficked them at 10 years old. 9 years old. Jealous, bitter of a child. Yeah. A lot of dark shit. So why not specialize in something that I come across all the time? People with mental health disorders. People that would normally be in intensive psychiatric care. Might as well be a psychiatrist. Next, even with tarot, I've ran into people that have bipolar disorders, stuff like that. I have clients that have very intense trauma to the brain. And guess what? I know how to handle them. I know how to deal with them. Yeah. Anyways, we're moving on. So, PAL 12. I don't know what that's about. Maybe that was your intuitive message. Because, like, I just went into that. Like, that was your intuitive message. So, why are you problematic? So, I don't know if PAL 12, either you could have, like, you could be a trigger to people, or, like, you're just a natural trigger to people, or people can be a trigger to you. But either way it go, like, somebody is given psych ward. Okay? Like, people could feel like that you have, like, a mental health disorder, or that you're emotionally unstable. Okay? And this is why you are problematic to others. Like, you're not, there's something about you. This is given very, I ain't gonna lie to you, this is given very Gemini or Pisces. That's what PAL 12 is giving. Very Gemini or Pisces. It's like, because from my personal experience, Gemini and Pisces, like, they out in the open with they shit. They ain't hiding. They're not. If they mad, they mad. You gonna see it. If they annoyed, they annoyed. You gonna see it. If they happy, they happy. You gonna see it. You gonna see it all in one day. Like, these are energies that never hide their moods. You know, most people hide their moods. Most people are like, oh, I'm fine, and they're not really fine. Oh, my day is great, even though their day was a living hell. Like, people feel like that you're too out in the open with your shit. Like, if the sex was bad, you're gonna say it was bad. Like, people feel like you have no couth about you, like you have no decorum. And if this ain't you, then this is the other energies. Like, you're too real. You're too honest. You're too forthcoming. This is definitely giving Gemini Pisces energy. Like, people feel like you're not stable, or they're not stable. One of the two. Y'all, this PAL 12, you better be careful. Because this is the PAL where a motherfucker will have a trauma boyfriend or a trauma child. Like, y'all know how some people with severe trauma, they go through psychotic breaks. Like, this is the PAL 12 where you have got to be careful, because people that have severe blunt force trauma to the brain from fucked up living, or what they were brought into, like, if they go through a psychotic break, they can go through a psychotic break or a crazy dream or whatever, and you ain't did nothing. Next thing you know, they waking up, they stabbing you to death. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen, like, this is the PAL where you got to be very careful. You got to be very careful. Especially if you're triggering them, and you're triggering them in a way where they feel like their back is up against the wall. You know, oh, sorry. Booger flew right out. Where their back is up against the wall. Like, you got to be careful. Because people that have, like, a lot of triggers, a lot of trauma and a lot of triggers that they have not dealt with, you say certain words, like, or if they're in a certain space, or if they're in, you get what I'm saying? Like, a certain color sets them off. Like, it takes them back to, like, they're just constantly reliving their trauma. They're trapped in it, you know. Because a lot of people don't know that trauma actually changes, and this is why you got to protect yourself. And I know when you're a child, you can't protect yourself, but when you're grown, you can. Like, when you're a teenager, you can. Like, you got to be mindful, because you want to protect your mind, you want to protect your heart from harm, okay? Because if you're out here willy-nilly trusting anybody, or you see a motherfucker don't have your best intent at heart, and you continue being a friend, or you continue being around them, that is trauma to your body. That's trauma to your mind. Like, trauma changes the anatomy of the brain, just like drugs do, right? If you do drugs for an extended period of time, and if you do drugs before your brain is fully developed, it changes your brain. Like your sense of judgment is not good. I looked this up. In fact, about the effects of prolonged usage of drugs and stuff like that, and how it affects the brain and how it fucks up your judgment. So there's a center in your brain that monitors your judgment, your ability to make good judgments. And it's damaged, trauma, and undealt with, too much trauma, and drugs and stuff like that damages that judgment compartment, right, in the brain. So you tend not to have good judgment, or you tend not to have, like, you get what I'm saying, because of your brain anatomy has been damaged. Your brain, that judgment component in your brain has been damaged. Your cortex has been, your prefrontal lobe, your cortex has been damaged from trauma and from overexposure to drugs. Like, you don't think, you're not the same. I don't know, like, what that's about, who need to hear that, but yeah. Somebody here could, like, suffer from hallucinations or paranoia, or they could be like a schizophrenic, or they could be, that's another thing too. Some of these people with, like, stuff like that, paranoia, hallucinations, some people call it, somebody here has something with paraphernalia, or something is significant about paraphernalia. Some of these people that have those disorders, though, are actually psychics, and they don't know it. Like, there's people, and this is why I say you need to, instead of running from shit, you need to face shit head on and do your research to learn about it. Because some of these people that have shit like paranoia, hallucinations, schizophrenic, stuff like that, some of these people have very hypersensitive senses. Like, they can sense spirits when they're in a room. They can hear spirits. Like, it's an actual gift. It's an actual gift. They can, but a lot of them are scared of it. So they don't understand what's going on. So when they see, like, a dead person, or when they don't understand their own psychic gift. So it ends up driving them into madness. It ends up driving them crazy. They never researched. Like me, when weird things happen to me, I always research. Like, I have a family that's actually a family full of psychics. Now, a lot of them use their abilities for bad, but they don't know that they have these gifts. But I know that they have these gifts. Like my brother, y'all think I'm good at this shit. You ain't met my brother. But my brother, he just operates from dark. He operates from dark with his shit. But this dude, he'll be able to, like, mind read. Like, he'll be able to, one time, I ain't say nothing. I'm telling you, it's weird. Like, the telepathic communications between me and my brother. One time I didn't say anything, and we both Geminis. I didn't say anything, and my brother literally responded to me like he heard my thoughts. Like, right after I finished my thought, he responded to what I was thinking. Creepy. He did that shit twice. There's been times where me and my brother would have the same exact dream. Like, we would have the same nightmare. He'd be in that room and I'll be in another room. We'll have the same nightmare. At the same time. Wake up at the same time. Weird shit. Weird. Then I remember one time, right? Because I used to have my sister key. And I eventually end up, like, I really lost it. Because moving around so much, you lose shit. So I actually lost it. But beforehand, I was lying saying I lost it and I didn't lose it. So I had to come upstairs to get my son to get him ready for school one day. And like I decided to take my sister key in the house. Well, the key that it was really my key, but because I paid to stay there, but I had got kicked out. So I guess you could say it was her key, but even though it was given to me. But yeah, so I end up putting the key in the wallet and unlocking the. No, I end up putting the key in my wallet and I unlocked to get in, right? 4 in the morning. And then I would knock on the door, like I ain't have my key. Because according to them, I lost it, right? So one day I knock, they open the door. And my brother, I don't know if something talked to him and told him, hey, look at her wallet. I don't know. But this nigga somehow, like he just decides to just open my wallet. Didn't ask, didn't nothing. He just opens my wallet and be like, hey, what's this? Nigga! Like, bruh. So, it's been a lot of weird, like, spiritual shit with me and my brother. But he has the gift. My uncle has the gift. A lot of my family has the gift. My mother has the gift. But, like, my mother uses it. I really can't tell you what my mother uses it for. My mother is kind of weird. But my brother uses it for bad. My sister also has the gift, but my sister uses it for bad. Like, she uses it, like, if she don't like you or if she's jealous or something like that, like, she'll use her gifts for that. Like, to undermine you or something like that, or steal from you, or like she's a fox. I come from a family of foxes with psychic abilities. And it's crazy because when you have like really strong psychic abilities, for some reason your family is always under attack. I don't know why that is, but every person that I've ever ran across that had like very strong psychics or very strong like psychics in their family, like spiritual gifts, like their family is always in spiritual warfare. Their family is always under attack. Like, it's very weird. It's very weird. I don't know what that's about, but that's why you problematic. That's why you're problematic. Like, but some of y'all could have like bad like addiction problems or something, or you could attract people with bad addiction problems. Like, they have not like. Wow. Grooming. Somebody here, when I think of this, I think of the grooming card on a spiritual level for number 12. For Power 12. This grooming card, I know that, and it's got the serpent with the candy. It's got calculated process and building trust with a person in order to exploit or abuse them later. Right? So, ooh, wait. I'm picking up some dark shit here. Power 12. I'm picking up. Ooh, wait. Okay, before I get to the spiritual conversation of Power 12, I'm gonna get to this physical one. So Power 12, like, either you could attract or you could trigger people that have dealt with childhood sexual abuse. Or you could attract people who are groomers, or you could attract people that are. It's crazy weird because, like, the dudes that do approach me, most of them be old as fuck. I prefer young guys either my age or younger. But the guys that come to me, right, are typically old school. Like, they old, like 60, 50. Like, I've been attracting really old men since I was like young, since I was young. Like my first boyfriend before I left Indiana, my first boyfriend, he was 15, I was 10. My yeah. For some reason, like I prefer my age or younger. But for some reason, I always get the niggas from the Stone Ages. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. But I just know this. This is a little like, but you could trigger or you could attract. I don't know if Pal 12 has been a victim of sexual abuse or have been a victim of, I'm trying my best. This is like Pal 12. You gonna have to purchase a personal reading with me, love, because like this is serious. Can't say this on a public platform for real, because certain things. It's like a trigger warning. Trigger warning. Certain people don't like to open up about this. Some about your innocence being taken over and over and over and over again. Okay, for some of y'all, there could be like some battling with your sexuality because of this grouping, because of this like some of y'all could have been introduced to like homosexuality as a child. So there's this confusion or this battle or this internal battle or conflict about your sexuality, about like, oh wow, this is getting crazy. And if this ain't you, Pal 12, then this is the energies that find you problematic. Like that this is their energy, their story, what they've been through. Take what resonate, leave what don't. Wow. I want to say something, but I it's too graphic for YouTube. I'm gonna just say this, Pal 12. Be aware of all your surroundings, and don't be too comfortable being under the influence around anybody. Somebody could slip. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, Pal 12. Somebody could slip like a roofie in your drink. This is crazy because it's somebody is like a sexual predator. Like this is giving the Kim Kardashian saga. Y'all know how that family is. If you know, you know. Wow. And we got the Conjure Woman manifestation. The Conjure Woman manifestation. I'm getting so caught up in the physical that, like, heavy on that Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio. Because them are the signs that typically go through the worst shit. Like, go through the worst trauma. It's Gemini, Pisces, and Scorpio. To have that in your main placement is not a good thing. It's not a good thing. They done been through insurmountable amount of spiritual warfare. Very dark. Pisces, Gemini, and Scorpio typically have very dark lives, very dark. They typically attract like obsessive people, stalkers, and shit like that. Be careful about like people, like if you're going out, be careful about people targeting you. Be careful about like people slipping like date rape drugs in your drinks and shit. Ooh. Pal 12 is wow. 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 Be careful of men that are overly lust or overly lust driven. Like sex addiction problems, King of Wands in the reverse. People try to target you when you appear like your defenses are down, or when you appear like you're the most vulnerable. That's when you get targeted a lot. Pal 12. I can't really like say why you're problematic. Some of y'all have messages in Pal 5. I think that's the part 2. So make sure y'all check out my part 2. Why are you problematic in Pal 5? Y'all have messages in Pal 5, Pal 12. Like, this is kind of like a motherfucking abusing you and then blaming you for the abuse. Like, victim blaming. Something's really dark, sadistic, and sinister about this person. Let's do this one. Some of y'all could be Virgos. You can do it. Believe in yourself. And when that is difficult, believe in us, your ancestors who have your back. This is a good season for you. If you get out of your own way and allow it to be, you are an alchemist. As within, so without. Nurture your gifts and give birth to your creative venture. So it seems like you're problematic, Pal 12, because like things were sent out. It's kind of like survivor's guilt. It's like that person where everybody done died. Everybody, all of his homies done died, done got shot, done got locked up. And he's the lucky motherfucker that didn't. Like, God really blessed him. God really cloaked him. God really protected him. God really looked over him. Like, that's why you're problematic. Because it's like you defy the odds. Pal 12. Everything that was sent out to destroy you, Pal 12, you transmuted that energy to build you up. So you transmuted your pain. You alchemized your pain and transmuted it into a positive energy. Like, you transmute negative energy into positive energy. Or you make like something work for you. But people are constantly targeting you, wanting to set you up, gang up on you, abuse you, like dangerous things, rob you blind, dangerous things, Pal 12. This is one of those pals where you can't trust nobody. 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 You can't trust nobody. Pal 12. Now, y'all know I feel like you should give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but Pal 12, listen to me. You're one of the ones who should not do that. There is a heavy spiritual target on your back. And I'm not trying to create paranoia or none of that, but if you chose Pal 12, there is heavy spiritual target on your back. Like, whatever demonic energy it is, whatever demonic human it is, they're bloodthirsty. They want your soul, baby. They want your gifts. They want for some of y'all, this energy wants you erased off of the earth. Bloodthirsty. This person can be very triggered by you, could be very angry by you. It's crazy because I'm channeling this dude whose father, and I used to be wondering, was his father gay? A lot of people that battle with drug addiction and they battle with alcohol addiction, a lot of them, especially for men, a lot of them be in the closet. A lot of them be gay. And so they be trying to use drugs to block out gay thoughts. Or use alcohol and shit to block out gay thoughts. Some of the people with sex addiction problems, there is something or someone like they are an abomination. They are an abomination. Like this is definitely eighth house energy, definitely Scorpio energy. This is taboo shit. Like incest, like taboo shit. Topics motherfuckers don't really like to talk about. Like for real, for real. Like this is Power 12. You can't trust nobody. It's like everywhere you turn, a motherfucker is out trying to get you. And this ain't even on no paranoia type shit. Like this is legit. Like there is a target on your back. On the spiritual side of this, because back to me having a family of psychics, but they're not really aware of they're not aware of their psychic abilities. They don't, like when they're seeing shit or when like shit is happening, like they shun away from it. You get what I'm saying? Like they demonize it. Whereas me, I'm the only one in the family that researched it. I'm the only one in the family when like psychic things happens, because I'm more of a clear cognizant. So when psychic things happen or when things happen, I research things. Like I don't shun nothing. I research everything. I don't shun anything. So when people be asking, oh, when people be saying you're so wise, there's a reason. I don't shut out anything. I ask questions. I literally ask questions about everything. But like, yeah, you know, I come from a family where some of them were really suicidal and you know, all type of shit, like really dark shit. But yeah, I find people with strong psychic gifts, their families are typically under perpetual spiritual warfare. They're under perpetual psychic attacks. And a lot of them don't survive. A lot of them end up addicts in some way, shape, or form. There be a lot of dark, like I said, taboo shit. I can't talk about that online. But yeah. This is gonna sound very strange, but somebody here has royal bloodline, like royal bloodline to the Egyptians. And I don't know if y'all know, and it might not be the Egyptians. It could be another, like, this is so random. PAL 12 is so fucking random. There's something about the Akashic records. Like, there's something about, like, and it's got to be hidden. There's something about your family tree, family genealogy, like, y'all big fucking deal. A big deal. But it's kind of like that y'all gotta hide y'all. This sounds so crazy, but I swear to God, this is what Spirit is telling me. This shit sound crazy. I do not really want to say this. Okay. Let me go back. So some of y'all could have bloodline. I really feel like I shouldn't say this. I think I'm not going to say it. I feel like it needs to be cloaked. It needs to be hidden. 12th house energy. Pisces. 8th house. Scorpio. I'm just gonna say this. PAL 12 you're problematic because like people are creeped out or freaked out by your psychic gifts, by your spiritual gifts, by your ancestral lineage. Like there's something about your psychic abilities or your gifts or your powers where they are potent. So potent that demonic forces or demonic energies are constantly trying to energy cipher. Like this is the spiritual portion, okay? So for those of you where you're like, oh, I'm not into the woo-ha, you can get the fuck off now. I've already explained the earthly portion. So we in the spiritual realm now. We in the 5D. Okay? It's potent. And demonic energies, demonic witches, demonic warlocks want to siphon your energy, want to steal your gift. Y'all know in X-Men, in the movie where in X-Men, in the movie where what was I about to say? X-Men, in the movie where the guy tried to steal everybody's powers so he could be the omnipotent, so he could be the most powerful one ever, right? There is definitely demonic energies after you Power 12. And that's why I say you can't trust nobody. Because demonic spirits can get into anybody. Anybody. Your child, your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your best friend. Your demonic energies can get into anybody. Yourself. There is something about Power 12 where you need to constantly cleanse. Like that need to be your best friend. Cleansing. 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 This is more so spiritual than physical. Like a lot of spirits or a lot of entities are extremely, this is weird because it ain't talking about human form. A lot of spirits and a lot of entities are envious of you. It's like you have this very potent power that they all wish that they had. I know that this gonna sound crazy to some of y'all, but hear me out, please. This is really what is coming through on the cards. Hear me out. This is not no fake woo-ha shit. Hear me out. This is literally the message that Spirit is sending me. And I know it's probably going to sound far-fetched to a lot of motherfuckers, but for those of you that know, you know. There is a demonic energy following you around. Power 12. That's why you could get along with somebody and then they just turn on you. Okay? That spirit or that entity took over their body. But there is a hunt, like almost a witch hunt, to confiscate your spiritual
Good morning, ladies at
gifts,
CWC.
your spiritual
Neighborhood
powers.
Fellowship Church is out front. She will only be waiting for about 2 minutes. Again, ladies, Neighborhood Fellowship Church is out front, so if you're wanting to go, please go outside now. She is only waiting for a couple minutes. Thank you.
Like y'all have bloodline that is very like related to hoodoo priests, to shaman, to medicine men, to magicians, to like literally like seriously. Like you know how people always be talking about the Anunnaki and all these type, like that shit is in y'all bloodline. And there is an entity that wants to come and confiscate these gifts from you, or at least like this is some high level feds shit. I am like serious. This is some high level feds. Y'all know in X-Men where they was like, oh, we gotta find, you know, all these people that we did experiments on. We gotta find them all and capture them all and put them. Like I know y'all remember that movie or that show X-Men where they did that. Like that's the energy. It's like y'all got witch or something in y'all bloodline. Like y'all got very powerful Like y'all very powerful. Like I don't know what words to use. But back to this Egyptian thing. So I don't know if y'all know about the Egyptians where they didn't want to taint their bloodline with the regular population. So the Egyptians, a lot of them seen themselves as deities, as gods, and they kept it in the family. They kept it in the family because they didn't want to mix their blood with like regular humans. They didn't want to mix their blood with uh yeah. Y'all gonna have to look that up because that's too weird to talk about on YouTube. For me at least, because some people are like really sensitive. But yeah. Go look up how the Egyptians like pharaohs and stuff like that, like how Pharisees and all that. Some of y'all, yeah, y'all have, but outside of Egyptians, I don't know who else did that, but y'all have royal blood. Okay. Um, yeah. And somebody is wanting to confiscate, an entity is wanting to confiscate. That's why it seems like no matter where you go, it's the same shit, different toilet. No matter where you go, it's because like you're needing to protect your spiritual gifts. You're needing to protect your powers. And it's crazy because you're PAL 12, if you are doing research or starting to do research about spirituality and spiritual gifts and psychics and different clairs, if you are starting to do that, you are potent. You are making your spiritual gifts heightened, making it potent to the point to where a lot of people may fear you. You may even fear yourself. Like, what the fuck am I? Okay, PAL 12. This was supposed to be. Some of y'all are going to be doing a prediction about a terrorist attack that's going to come true. Or y'all can feel like somebody's a terrorist. Like y'all can get terrorist energy off of somebody. Like I don't know why, but like that's the energy that's coming through, like terrorist organization. Um wow. This is strange. I'm gonna stop calling it strange. I'm gonna stop doing that. The conjure woman ancestor brings gifts of manifestation and creation. The infinity sign is a reminder that she is limitless and so are you. Conjure is the African American spiritual art of hoodoo, spellcraft, healing, and divination. The conjure woman also has the energy of a traditional Zulu Sangoma, healer, diviner, and spiritual counselor. The conjure woman is a proponent of inspired action. When you feel afraid, inferior, or insecure, she is the one whispering into your soul that you can do it. Ancestral medicine. When you decide to manifest your desire in dreams, you heal the unfulfilled dreams of the ancestors that came before you. Some of y'all ancestors were persecuted because of their spiritual gifts, like witch hunted and persecuted because of their spiritual gifts. It's crazy because this is getting into Akashic record shit. This is some shit you can't find in a record book. This is some shit that you have to tap in. These are stories in your DNA and only you can tap into it. Wow. I was not expecting PAL 12 to be this deep. Wow. Some of y'all have cellular damage due to all this spiritual warfare. You need to heal. You need to rest. You need to eat the right foods. Some of the foods that y'all are eating, y'all can't eat, is very poisonous and toxic to your bloodline. There is definitely a hit out on your people. Now, I'm not a Hebrew Israelite, but y'all know how Hebrew Israelites be talking about like the 12 tribes of Israel and it was dispersed, and like how they was dispersed on the 12 corners of the earth, the 12 tribes of Israel shit. The Hebrew Israelites believe that God's people Yeah. Like, that's the energy, but I'm not saying you're a Hebrew Israelite. I'm not saying that you're even a Hebrew. I'm saying that there's a specific target on your family, just like the 12 tribes of Israel. If y'all want to talk about this some more, please book a reading with me, because I can't really go into detail, because Power 12 is too, like, y'all go get me in trouble. Like, y'all go get me in trouble. Um, People make false promises because people aren't really men of their words. They don't have honor. They can't be honest. Like, if you can't do something, just tell a motherfucker, I can't do it. It's so weird because with me, I'm all about fairness, truth, and justice. Like, that is always my baseline. I got a reading today. And I was talking about how my biggest issue, like the reason why my life is fucked up the way it is because I give people the benefit of the doubt. I give humans the benefit of the doubt. And my intuition will be like, girl, no, run. And I will ignore my intuition. I've been a psychic. I can pick up some shit off of a person with the slightest, the most subtlest behavior. I could be, that motherfucker don't like me. Off the slightest. Like, let's say if you like your cup, if you like this person know you, and they know that you like your tea cup on the right side of you. You sit your teacup, all your drinks you sit on right here. And you see that this person has been around you enough to see that you always have your teacup right here. And let's say this person, everything that they see that you like, right? They either stop buying it or they put the teacup on the left side. A small gesture, small microaggression. I can read everything about that person off of that subtle, because y'all gotta understand, communication is not just verbal. There is telepathy, mind reading, and there is physical communication. Human beings communicate in 3, and I can read all 3 at the same damn time. It's a natural gift. So I could tell a person, let's say a person could be playing a role or they could be acting out a role, right? And I can tell a person, I could be like, that person ain't for you. That person gonna do this. That person is gonna do that. You better get the fuck out. That person's a danger. And the person ain't thinking nothing of it. Well, I don't see how, because they're nice to me. They buy me coffee every day. And I can tell them, look, by everything that you're describing, this person is using nice gestures to keep tabs on you, to stalk you. Right? I see past the illusions. It's a gift. But then I get to listening to other people. And when I get to listen to other people, I start gaslighting my own intuition. I start gaslighting myself. I start gaslighting my own judgment. Just for me to be right. All along, I was right. So it's funny because this man said that my downfall, and I'm going to keep going through the same shit. No matter where I go, it's going to sound like a tape recorder until I stop gaslighting my own intuition. Until I stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. Y'all, I had to test this. So I ran into this man. I was seeing all type of bells and whistles, right? And so I did a tarot reading, but I also did an intuitive energy reading, right? So let me go find my tarot journal because I write journals. Random brainstorming and retail therapy. That's not it. Like this one girl, I'm gonna give y'all another example of my gifts. This one girl, every time that she is at this computer, the computer, when I print out, the computer always skips some of the shit that I print out. Like it don't print everything out. So I constantly have to go back. And I went to her and I said, girl, you are scattered. I said, you need to get your life together. You are scattered. You are absent-minded. She said, how did I know that? Because the printer told me. Y'all, everything is an energy field. The printer told me. Only when your mother is over here, that printer never misses a beat when your mother is over here. All my shit is printed out. I don't never have to go back and reprint. And if I do, it's only maybe like one time. Like when your mother is over here, that printer be on it. But when you're over here, it's damn near missing half of my scans. So now I got to go back and rescan and reprint and do all this extra walking because I scanned everything, but the printer didn't register everything. It didn't print everything out. The printer is telling me about you, girl. She has this issue where, like, she's almost ADHD, almost scattered, and she suffers from depression really bad. And, like, she was telling me how her nose is always itching. Because, like, there was this one day my nose just kept itching. Like, kept itching, would not stop. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So, I do research on itchy nose and some other research. And I also channel numbers. So, I can channel numbers, like numerology. Like right now, I'm channeling 1803. Now, I don't know what my phone is on, but I'm channeling 1803. I go research right now on sun signs what the spiritual meaning of 1803 is. And I guarantee you it's going to resonate with what I'm talking about right now with the cards. And I could do this without even pulling the cards. I can pull, like another one is 1775, 1751. I can channel. I can go look these up right now. Guarantee you have something to do with the reading. But yeah. So I'm telling her to be careful. I'm seeing tarot cards in my third eye, like the Empress in the reverse and stuff like that. So I'm telling her to be careful. Y'all, I can have a whole conversation that's not about that person and it's about that person. I am not intentionally talking about that person. I don't know them like that. But every conversation that we have is about them. Yet I don't know any information about them. I am just having a regular general conversation. Psychic. Without even trying. Let me pull my phone up so I can show you what I'm saying. Just like there's stuff that I knew before a study even came out. Before a study even came out, there's shit I didn't need a study to tell the diet pop was worse or was more worse than regular pop. I knew that when Diet Pop first came out. I was like I was in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I was in like high school because my grandmother, she starts ordering Diet Pop, and like all these different things is really destroying my grandmother's health. But she don't know because she's so into modernization. She's so into the white man system. But I drank that pop one day. I drank that Diet Pop one day from the taste of it. Even the information that my body was sending me, I'm like, this shit is trash. Diet pop is worse than regular pop. I knew that before a study ever came out. Watch this. 1801. 1801 angel number. Let's watch. Meaning, become a better person. 1801, keep making progress. What was this whole thing about again? And I channeled that. I channeled that number 1801. Seen it in my third eye, 1801. 1775. And what was the other one? See, I forgot the other one. I knew I was going to forget one. Angel number 1801 is a reminder from the spiritual realm that you are making progress because you are undergoing a difficult phase of life. In other words, you understand that life is worth living when you are ready to face obstacles in life. This is a random number I channeled, y'all. That is literally the whole theme of PAL 12. You seeing it live. You seeing it live. Ain't shit pre-recorded. Oh, Jade, don't do that, love. What's going to happen is it's going to lead you. And I'm telling you, I come from a family where some dark shit happens in my family. Like people done tried to kill themselves. People, I'm telling you, all it's going to lead is you destroying yourself. You running from the truth. It's not going to help you in the end. It's easier to love yourself and it's easier to embrace your design. That's why I changed my name to God's Design Tarot. Because the thing about PAL 12 is your gifts and the way that you design don't benefit the society. So because the way that you're designed doesn't benefit the society, they're going to tell you something is wrong with you. Because how you operate and how God made you does not benefit me. So that's how you become a social outcast. That's how you become targeted. That's how you become witch hunting. Because the way God designed you does not benefit the people who want to use and abuse you. It doesn't work. Your anatomy, your body build, your cellular makeup does not benefit the society at large. So they're gonna call you a misfit. That word misfit, and that is not just your clothing ain't fitting right. Misfit spiritually means the way you designed does not benefit me, and so because it does not benefit me, you are trouble. Misfit. That means they looking for a slave, and the way that you're designed is not a good slave. So they're gonna say something's wrong with you just because they can't figure you out. There's people that don't believe me about my bad health until I bring the doctor records, right? That I have the health of an 80-year-old woman, that I'm always tired, that I'm always drained. People don't never believe me because they like, oh, well, you look so young. You look good. No way. And I be struggling to get to work every day because I'm so tired. Now, how can someone that's had a rough life look so youthful? Like they ain't never been through shit. Like they just had their life made. How is that? When I lived a rough life, constant turmoils, constant abuse. Now, motherfucker ain't never put their hands on me. Well, kind of have, but not like that. Like not like how some of these women have been. Like I know a woman that's her boyfriend stabbed her multiple times. She ended up in this shelter, and she lost custody of her kids. But yeah, y'all, I was literally talking to this lady, and I wrote down like scripture and stuff like that, and we got to talking, and I was telling her like shit. Keep in mind, you the pastor did not start preaching yet. I'm telling her all this shit. Why the first song he plays is literally what we were talking about. The first song, y'all. I am a seer without even trying. The first song the pastor talked about, the first song the pastor played was literally what me and the girl was just talking about. Because I told her, don't make your children God. Don't make your mama God. Don't make your pastor God. Take people off of them pedestals. Because guaranteed, everybody can turn their back on you. And God will never turn his back on you. Don't you ever turn your back on yourself. Because guess what? Human beings will disappoint you. Take them off of that pedestal, baby. And put God on it. People's biggest downfall is they constantly lean on man, lean on God, lean on self. Go within. And stop making your children your God. Your mother your God. Your father your God. Your pastor your God. When God is here. Word is here. In your DNA. Stop making your doctors your God. But y'all don't hear me. So I told her that, and that first song was talking about how her children turned on her and her mother turned on her and everybody was against her. And like, that was the song, I swear to God. And then they was like, but God never failed. God never left me. God never da da da. Like, you crack when you put people on a pedestal. You break when you put people on a pedestal. Not knowing that they're just another human being, just like you. A fall from grace. Right? Because if you don't remember who you are, if you don't even know who you are falling from grace. If you don't know what your purpose, if you don't know what your mission is, you have fallen from grace. Stop letting motherfuckers trick you with this material shit. You can have all the money in the world and still fall from grace. Because who are you? And where do you come from? POW 12. What is your design? How did God make you? How did God create you? It's funny, people always say that God makes no mistakes. And yet we have so many people walking around like they're a mistake. Y'all don't make me cry, POW 12. Jesus. And it's crazy because on my father's side, it's a lot of preachers on my father's side. My mother's side, more singer, like they gospel singers and shit like that. On my mother's side. But my mother's side is like the dark spiritualist. Like it's like you talking about you religious, you talking about, but the way you live it, you everything but a representation of God. Like, for real, crooks. Now, my father's side, I don't know much about them, but I do know that I get my entrepreneur spirit from my father's side. Um, they have spiritual gifts as well. A lot of the people on my father's side are pastors. Okay, and then I have this sister of mine. Her name is Naomi, and she's younger than me, but I feel like she's older than me. But I feel like she's like we're in sync. Like we're like it's sync. It's very weird to explain. Um, I feel the same way about my brother because like me and him will be thinking the same thing at the same time. Like y'all, it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. But for whatever reason, my brother he doesn't wanna like really embrace his gifts for whatever reason. I don't know. Like he just uses his shit for bad. I don't know. I don't know what he gonna be who he is, I guess. But my sister, Naomi, like yes, 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 yes. Um, and she's a Cancer. My brother's a Gemini. Um, yeah. I don't know what that's about, but Power 12, like, that's why you're problematic. Like, there's something ethereal, UFO, alien ish about your bloodline. Like, it's Target is giving 12 tribes of Israel, Hebrew Israelite shit. Like, I'm not saying that you a Hebrew Israelite, but, like, I'm just saying, like, that's the energy. Like how people target the Hebrew Israelites. Like witch hunts on your bloodline. Um, so I picked PAL 12 for who I would have a problem with. And PAL 12 it's more so I would have a problem with people who project on me or people who demonize me because I'm different. I'm sorry, people who demonize me because I'm different, or people who like they have the same spiritual gifts and shit as I have, but they want to run from it. Like they want to run from them. I'm gonna take an issue with people like that. People that they don't want to face the music, they don't want to face the truth, they don't like. I would take an issue with people like that. So they project on me, like when they demonize me, but they really demonizing themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they're projecting or they're yeah. God ain't bringing them back to your life. You are. Power 12 has a powerful manifestation ability. Like you have the ability, most human beings don't have this ability, but you have the ability to, like, you don't have to say a prayer, you don't have to have an altar. Like, you're a walking, talking ritual. You're a walking, talking root work. It's in your DNA, it's in your bloodline, right? You're a powerful witch, powerful warlock, powerful deity. It's because you're bringing them there. You're opening up the portal of your energy to them. That's why they keep coming back. It's you. You're allowing them access. The world has to want to heal itself, baby. When a motherfucker is ready for healing and actually want healing, they'll come to you. You don't go to it. A lot of people don't even want to face their dark side, for crying out loud. A lot of people run from their demons. They run from things that haunt them. They don't face it head on. So you can't heal if you can't even deal with the things that trigger you. You can't heal if you can't even face the things that you're scared to face, that you're scared to think about, that you're scared to touch on. There's a lot of pedophiles, right, have an unhealed wound. Dealing with childhood, dealing with innocence. Okay? They have an unhealed wound. They're stuck there. That's why they like children. It's a spiritual thing, not a physical one. And you ain't gonna find this not nowhere in the book. This is coming from me. It's coming from my brain. This ain't coming from not a book, not a nothing. You're not gonna find this anywhere. Trust me. I'm the source. It's an example of. Well, at some point you gotta love yourself better. At some point you gotta love yourself more than you love other people. You have to allow people to do the work themselves. It ain't gonna mean nothing coming from you. It's gonna mean something when they do the work themselves. Make sure y'all go watch my shorts. My shorts on I'm picking up some scary energy on Pal 12. Y'all be safe, love. Be safe. Be aware of your surroundings. Like, I just keep picking up on that. Don't take a drink from somebody if you didn't see them pour it. Like, you really got to move as if you can't trust nobody. And I normally don't say that. Like, but for Pal 12, like, you literally have to move like that. Like, people may call you cynical, or people may call you, but let them call you that. People may say, who hurt you? You got to protect yourself at all times, Pal 12. Like, I'm telling you. For you, don't go into any motherfucking situation blind. Specifically for you, Pal 12. Specifically. But that's all that I have. Deuces. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for Taurus and why the other 12 signs will beef with them. And make sure y'all look out for my next headliner, who will be your next hater and why. That is the next pick a card. It's going to be 6 pals and not 12 because like my phone and shit is janky and yeah. I want to do it all together. I done did 4 videos for this 12 pal pick a card. Okay? On why you're problematic. So the next one's gonna be 6 pals. I should be able to record that in one walk. For who will be your next hater and why. Don't forget to book a reading with me. Subscribe to my channel. Like the live. And yeah. Send to my email. Fairy is spelled exactly how it's supposed to be spelled. Fairy Godmother 222 at yahoo.com. Send me an email if you want a private booking, a private reading, and we'll go from there. Deuces.